You are looking live from Prairie Grove Tiger Stadium for tonight's contest. It's the second round of the playoffs between the Prairie Grove Tigers and the visiting Ashdown Panthers. I'm Lynn Gregson, and back with me after 1 week hiatus is Ryan Cook. Ryan spent last weekend down in Baton Rouge and got to treat yourself to a nice game as the Hogs kind of beat up on the other Tigers from down in Baton Rouge. How did that go for you?
That's right. We had front row seats, and the unfortunate thing I got punished for not being here. I got sick right before the game, but I was on the front row, and every time something happened good, we were up on our feet. We got to meet and greet the players. We got to meet and greet them as they came off. We got to touch the boot. So we had quite a bit of fun. We were in the minority, but there was quite a bit of fun down there.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a great contest, and you picked a good game to go see.
Definitely.
Speaking of great games, I'm expecting one tonight. Tonight's contest is Ashdown comes to town. They are 8-3. They come into the game. They have their first loss of the season was to the 5A Hope.
Right.
And
Which
then
is the number 3 team in 5A.
Yeah, so they have played great competition, and their other two losses came. One was a 19-point loss to Nashville, and the other one was a 21-point loss to Fountain Lake, who ended up being the first two seeds from their conference.
And that conference is a pretty stacked conference. It's not a weak conference by any means. When you look at the conference schedules, even in the playoffs, the 7 4A where they're from actually had probably one of the best winning percentages. I think 4 of their top 5 won games, and the 5th seed
almost being a 1 seed.
Seed. So it's a very stout conference. It's not whereas last week it's like, oh, we don't really know about this conference, and this is a 5th seed. We'll see how we measure up. No, this is one of 2 top conferences in 4A.
Watching tonight, as usual, is Merlin and Patsy Elder, and anybody else who's watching, please go to the event chat and let us know where you're watching from. Ryan, we've had a chance to look at them a little bit this week. What stands out to you from Ashdown as far as their strengths, and then what may be their biggest gaps or opportunities?
Big strength for them, they have at least 8 returning starters on both sides of the ball, so they have lots of experience. They have a quarterback who started for multiple years. They've struggled at times, and then they've struggled like his sophomore year, but then once they got it back on, it was fine. He was good to go. So, a lot of senior leadership, a lot of strength there. They run a similar offense to P Ridge. You're going to see a lot of the power I, more of a pro I type formation. Every once in a while they'll back up in a shotgun with 2 backs, but it's still mainly your power I, very similar to P Ridge. Defensively, you're going to see a lot of 4-man fronts, but with 2 outside linebackers. It's almost like a 6-man front, and they're saying, we're going to stop you behind the line of scrimmage, or our linebackers are going to stop you, and we're going to give you 4 yards. I mean, it's really a kind of a hit-or-miss defense. You'll see 1 deep safety. They pull a cornerback in. Sometimes there'll be 8-9 in the box and 1 safety. I mean, they stop the run. They commit to stopping the run.
And it's funny, as they do that, as they commit to that, there has been teams that had success running the football on them.
Yes, definitely.
So, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to interview a former guy who used to be on here with Zach Arn. Zach went and has been announcing the games in Springdale. We're going to get a perspective from him on some of the history over the last few years at Prairie Grove in the playoffs. So we'll be back joined by Zach Arns after these messages.
Zing. Is it the work of a rocket scientist from NASA? Is it artificial intelligence from a distant planet? Zing is the new internet broadband service from PG Telco with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. No data caps and an online security feature that makes daily digital activity safe and reliable. Your internet used to be high speed. Now it's more like intergalactic. Zing delivers the experience of digital connections in remarkable ways, and it's ready to help you in takeoff. All you got to do is call PG Telco 846-7200. That's 846-7200.
Okay, we're back with you, and joining Ryan and I now is Zach Arns. Zach was our color commentator here from 2011 to 2014, and during that time, Zach, we made the playoffs every year, had some really good teams, made some decent runs along the way. As you reflect back on your time being here in the booth, it's almost deja vu a little bit to have you back. But what are some of your best memories over the last, say, 4 or 5 years of Prairie Grove in the playoffs?
Well, I guess I'm just happy you finally took my advice. I got a decent color guy. I'm like, you need to get the color guy out of here. They were so consistent. in 2011, the first year we did this, 8-4, go down to Malvern. You lose to a pretty good Malvern team, but that year in 2012, I mean, we knew they were good come game one, but boy, when they got rolling, we didn't realize how good they were, and they lived up to the billing. And 2013, you and I both agree they probably should have won the state championship. Just came up a little short to Valley View, and last year a young team, and they took it on the chin down in Nashville. But you're seeing the product of now. Yeah,
and we are, and I think the thing about Prairie Grove is that there's over the last, say, since 2003, I know we made the semifinals in 1997, we made it in 2003, we made the semifinals in 2012. But other than that, most years since like 2003, with the exception of 2006, if we don't make it to semifinals, this is where we go out.
Right.
It's been right here. And so I think tonight's critical. I think we have a very good opponent tonight. I don't think we can take them lightly. You can't look and go, well, they're a 3 seed. As you mentioned earlier, Ryan, this is a strong team. Zach, what do you think? I know because you've done a little homework already on this. From what you've seen, because you're like me, you love this stuff, you can't get away from it. What you've seen, what do you think that Prairie Grove needs to do tonight?
Well, I think you made a very good point, and you're exactly right.
Rick,
thank you. I mean, Ashdown's a really good team. They've got a lot of speed on the outsides. You kind of wonder about them defensively, and can they replicate what Prairie Grove does? Can you replicate the wing tee, the option effect? And I mean, it's hard to do if you don't run it. So it's going to take them a series or two to get going. And by then Prairie Grove could be up 16-0.
Yeah, the advantage they do have is Fountain Lake, who's in their conference, the seat above them, runs a similar wing tee.
Similar.
They like to tighten it up. They usually run a too tight wing tee, and they keep it a little tighter to the vest. And I think that's why Ashdown's put their defense the way they do, where they stack the box really big time. They give up the outside. They give up the deep route because they have two guys that run a 4.45 on the outside that can catch up on that speed.
Yeah, they can, but you know what? I'll take 4, 5, 6, 7 yards if we can make it to that corner.
Well, the difference between what Fountain Lake does and what Prairie Grove does, Prairie Grove has better playmakers.
Yes.
Fountain Lake's a team that they're coming right at you. Prairie Grove's got 6, 7 guys that can take it 80 yards anytime they touch it. And as I told you a couple of weeks ago, and you laughed at me, Prairie Grove's got more playmakers than they did in 2012, which is almost blasphemy. Right. But this team does have more playmakers.
Yeah.
I mean, in 12 it was just throw it to Halbert and let him go get it. But this team's got, Heltemus can go. Disney, where did he come from? I mean, we saw him at the end of last year. He was playing great, but he's a man among boys right now.
Well, I think in tonight's contest is I think when each other trying to fill each other out, almost like a boxing match or a UFC match. You're trying to fill each other out. Is that can Prairie Grove take advantage of that? While they're trying to figure out, hey, what they're going to run, where's the ball, who's got it? Can you take advantage of that? Zach, I want to turn just a little bit away from Prairie Grove for just a minute. You've had the opportunity this past year to work in the 7A with Springdale, and tell us what you like about the 4A. Well, we're gonna do a moment of silence and the national anthem. We'll come back to that question.
It's like static.
Okay, so here we go. We're back. Sorry about there for a quick static. Zach, we were going to ask, you had a chance to be here with Prairie Grove for several years. There's something about the 4A. What do you really like about the 4A? What do you like about 7A? And then just kind of in a comparison.
There we go. The biggest thing you notice, doing games at the highest level in the state is the depth, and depth at every position. I mean, you're talking about 22 kids playing on each side of the football that can really go. But in the 4A, I mean, Blake Falk can play at any level in the state. Dylan Sanger can play at any level in the state. Dakota, Reed, Isaac Disney, they can play at any level. 7A schools just have more of them.
Right.
That's the biggest difference. I mean, and score one for the 4A. Pulaski Robinson beat Rogers Heritage earlier this year and didn't just beat them bad.
Yeah. Well, and I think, for me, I think football in the South is great, period. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 7A, it's great. There's something, I think, about the competitive nature of the 4A and that you have a few more schools. I think a small town atmosphere.
This is the best tournament of all of them. The 32 teams make it, and the entire town shows up for this.
Right.
And you and I've been here where the press box is shaking. Getting ready. You'll get one tonight where the room's shaking a little bit. So. That's what's so great about this. 4A football is. I mean, these teams are the community in some of the larger communities in central and northwest Arkansas. You don't quite get that, and I'm looking forward to being here when the press box shakes.
Well, Zach, we appreciate your time tonight and joining us, and good luck as you continue to be the voice of the Springdale Bulldogs, and as the basketball season comes, and then next year's football. Wish you continued success there and the Bulldogs success.
Well, thank you, sir.
Zach Arns, appreciate you, Zach.
You guys have a good one.
Well, Ryan, just real quick around the league tonight, we still got two teams besides Prairie Grove in the conference that are alive. Shiloh, I think, has the tallest order today. They take on Nashville. I think that's going to be a tough game for them. And then P. Ridge, a tough one with Pulaski Robinson.
Right, and good to see both teams win. So, a lot of people say, Prairie Grove plays in a weaker conference. Yeah, we're kind of like the SEC West was SEC was a couple years ago, where you had a dominant side and a weak side. We have a dominant,
top,
3 or 4, and then we have a weaker 3 or 4. So it's not a weak conference from top to bottom. It's just it has some really weak teams in there. It's good to see us show flex a little bit here in the playoffs. Shiloh gets a win over Dover. P. Ridge gets a win over Truman. So, yeah, that's some of the lower season, some of the, but still, we're winning in the playoffs, and that's what's important. Lincoln had a tough draw, and Gravett had a tough draw. So we're flexing, and so here we go into week 2. It'd be nice to see P. Ridge and Shiloh, if they can't pull off victories, at least show up. Yeah. Make it a competition. Show that the 1-4-8 is not as weak as it looks.
Right.
It's not Prairie Grove and everyone else.
Right.
It was this year. There was 3 or 4 teams that are pretty solid, and then Prairie Grove just really showed up this year.
Well, and we've seen that, for many years. Shiloh, they went on a 3-year stretch, and they were an incredible team, and their talent level's gone down a little bit, but they're getting back. Well, we're going to take one more commercial break, and after this, we'll come back and get ready for the kickoff.
Love God, love others, serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether supporting missionaries in Japan, in Africa, doing mission work in Cambodia and Haiti, or building homes in Texas, or fun for the entire family with Upward Basketball and Cheerleading, you'll find our members seeking to show love for God through love for our neighbors. If you are looking for a church home, we invite you to experience PGCC firsthand. We have convenient service times on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., and we have exciting ministries for your children and teens. Prairie Grove Christian Church, serving Western Washington County and beyond. Love God, love others, serve others. Prairie Grove Christian Church.
Well, we got just 3 minutes before kickoff. The captains for tonight's game, Dylan Sainer, Dakota Hutchinson, Sam Mayday Dodd, and Andrew Carrillo. Well, you know what? I welcome Ashdown down tonight, but they've pulled the Prairie Grove on us and put yellow on white with their number, so we're going to struggle with that tonight a little bit.
I was watching them earlier in the year, one of their films, and they had the bright yellow jerseys on, and it wasn't too bad to see. But the white with the yellow, it's rough. So, we do have, the opportunity here to get the ball first. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Absher wants to do, get the ball first and, put some points on the board. Not play the field position game. I do know that Ashdown typically just moves on the ground. They're not a passing team. They try a couple long bombs. They got a guy that runs a 4.45, like I was telling you. He's number 9. He's one of the receivers. And there are times where he will try to catch a short pass and take it. But Ashdown wins the toss. They'll receive. So we'll be on defense and have the ball in the second half. And this will be good. Let the defense shine. Cole McClellan should be back this week. I talked to him today. He said, 85, 90%. He goes, I got to tell Coach 90 because he said I couldn't go unless it was 90. He said, so I'm saying it's 90. He said, but, it does still kind of feel funny. You also have, Reed still out. And so, we have backup inside linebacker. We got 2 guys trying to fill his shoes with Burton and Kyle Sam both taking turns there. Other than that, I think we're pretty close to full go on defense. So this should be good. Good first series for us to start at, and we'll win the field position battle.
Well, I want to recognize our East Lab students here tonight. Christian Dowdy, he's with us, and also Ben Lowe, Sean Oakes, and Nacho Man Alex Henry, and Miles Eubanks, our IT guy, and our East Lab instructor Heath Whitley is here. And the Prairie Grove Tigers have made their way to the field. Here comes the Ashdown Panthers and
the fireworks.
I love it. I love it.
That's always cool this time of year to get fireworks. I don't know why they don't give it to us the rest of the year, but must be expensive.
Well, they're getting ready, and we're going to kick off. You were talking there, and Nacho had pulled me aside for just a second. I was going to ask Galden. I heard he may play. Is he playing tonight?
He is eligible. He's back. He did practice this week. Low contact, but he practiced, and he's a go if need be. I talked to him today, and he said, Johnson's our man right now. We're sticking by him. He said he's been doing great. He said, and if I get the chance, I'll be there. He goes, I promise you I'll be there. So,
and there he is.
He may be kicking off.
And Cole Walker is out there with the tee. And it looks like Harzer is going to do the kicking.
Now, I will say with kickoff here, it'll probably be Cole Walker, and the reason why is they have a guy who has 4.45 speed back there in the back. He ran the first one back last week. We will not kick to him. We will not.
And his number, is he the deep man? And his number is?
He's number 9. He's
number
the deep
9,
man. Brandon Northcross.
Yeah,
he's their main wide receiver. He had 12 touchdowns last year. I think he's got double digits this year. He's their guy. They try to put him at several different positions on the field, get it to him short, let him run a screen pass. He'll take it 85 yards to the house. You have to know where he's at on the field at all times. We won't kick to him tonight.
And you talked about it, and I think, on the earlier in our pregame, we were talking about some of their opportunities. From what I've watched them on film, I'm not saying they can't. I don't see them throw the ball downfield much. There's a lot of short
They throw every once in a while, but it's a prayer.
Yeah.
It's a hope and a prayer.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have a strong passing game. They average about 250 yards on the ground, and then they average about 80 in the air.
And it keeps to come. There's a short kick. It bounces. It's going to go down right there. It's going to be picked up. I believe that's number 10, Trey Green. He's going to get good field position for the Panthers at their own 45. So
we're going to play a weird field position battle here, but we're not going to give up the big home run kickoff return. So, yeah, I don't know. It's hard. You want to kick it a little deeper, maybe to the up back, but at the same time, you don't want a chance for them to return the ball with that guy in the back. So let's see what kind of adjustments. McClellan is out there. So that's a good thing to see. Burton will be in there, our inside linebacker. Those are the 2 guys that we were questioning who would be there.
Tashnik Bishop, the quarterback, he takes the first one. He goes around to the left side. He's got a little room, and Bishop's going to get a first down on the first play. It looks like Hoskins is over there to make the primary tackler, and also Zeke Laird. So just a straight keeper. He's going to be just short of the first down. I thought he got it, but he's going to be just short by about a foot. So a good first play. There's just a straight run that time, Ryan.
Yeah, they got. I got distracted here with all the shiny on their helmets, but they kind of split everybody out here to the right. We overload over here, and then they run to the empty side of the field over there. They got a tight end blocking over there. This time he's going to give.
And that's Hutchinson with the tackle. The give was to Trey Green. He gets the first down, but after they got a big 9-yard gain on the first one, nice to see that one. Even though they got the first, nice to see him kind of keep it under control. They get the first down just inside the Prairie Grove 45.
And that running back right there, he actually was suspended last week, didn't play, so he's back this week. They do have a fullback that weighs in at about 240 pounds. He's about 5'10", so he'll come in every once in a while and be quite a bit of a lead blocker.
They have trips to the right. This time they're going to go.
He's going to run it again, but there's a whistle.
This time I don't think they were set all the way.
I hate that for him. I'm glad, but I hate that for him.
Number 2, I think, was the culprit that time. He didn't get set in position out here in the – so 5-yard step off against the Panthers. They actually got a 5.5-yard penalty on that.
Johnson's got a little bit of an equipment malfunction, so he's going to run off, and Galton's going to get in right now.
They fixed it. They got a 5.5-yard penalty first. He just fixed it, pulled it back in front of the 50.
I was watching Johnson. I forgot about them guys in stripes.
And so now –
same set.
This time the give to Green up the middle. They got him.
We got him.
And a good defensive play. I'm trying to see who got in there first.
You can see
Cole Walker. And the big Dylan Sainer also playing up there on the line tonight.
Right, we got both of our bookends, our big, tall bookends right now with Dylan and Jack.
Sainer comes off. Galden was just in on that play. He's replaced by Johnson.
It's going to be 2nd and long. Again, same format here. They can run anything out of this, so you think they would take a pass here pretty soon, but they're not.
He's got room, but they do hem him in, and it looks like Hoskins and Hutch.
Hutch really made the stop right there. Hoskins was getting him, but Hutch really stopped him in his tracks.
Now it's 3rd down and 3rd and 9. So, and it does 9.5, but they got a pretty good ways to go here. And now you want to watch Norcross here. You got to think that they hadn't gone to him yet. You got to suspect at some point.
We have Disney out on the side, but we have McClellan covering him right now. So if he does anything funky,
and that's where they're going. They look, but they go to the other side, in and out of the hands.
Good.
So it's going to be a 4th down.
Number 3 right there. He hit him in the hands, but he wasn't able to make the catch. That's Monteric Brown.
So was that number 1, I think, was quarterback that time? Was that right? Did they switch quarterback?
It was probably number 7 still. It's just hard to see. But number 3 was your intended receiver.
And that is Monteric Brown. But now the Tigers have Heltemus deep.
And they're going to go kind of in a funky set, and we're going to have trouble lining up. But they're going to go ahead and kick it.
And he just takes the fair catch. Probably a good move by him that time. And so the Tigers are going to – they serve the first time. The penalty helped them. Let's look at the event chat. We've already got a shout to Merlin and Patsy Olson. Miss Doring, show the cheerleaders. Make sure our camera guys know that, Nacho. Watching from home tonight, that's Miss Doring. Also watching from home, go Tigers. Not sure who that one is. That was anonymous. Kathy and Susan, Coach Elder's sisters, and John David's aunts. They're watching from Kansas tonight. We welcome everybody, and again, if you're watching, please go to pgtigersonline.com, the event chat. And now here is Mayday under center. It's going to go, and they get him the first time. They give it to Blake Falk.
And there's that defense that I'm telling you about. They got everybody pretty much up on the line of scrimmage. I mean, they're guaranteeing you we're stopping the run. Now, if they don't, it's a big gain. But they're going to play that you're going to get frustrated and not get past that line of scrimmage.
Well, I think Prairie Grove need to be wise here in our, we're way deep in our territory. I think one of the keys for Prairie Grove tonight is to not have turnovers. And so, and especially somewhere deep in your territory. Not a bad play, and we need to stick to what we do. And now.
So, I mean, they had that one deep safety and then everybody on the line pretty much.
And that was Kyle Sam that time. He's going to pick up about 3. Cobb on the tackle.
Now, here's something we're not really used to this year. 3rd down and mid-range. This is where Dylan Sainer should shine. This should be a short intermediate pass to Sainer. We've struggled with it this year. We've got the bombs. We've lost sight of Dylan a little bit. It'd be nice to see.
Well, the other, and we don't have a lot of third and longs from this deep in our territory.
No, we don't.
But this is a critical play here. Hoping Tigers can do it. Here's a quick pass. There's
There he
Sainer.
is.
Big Sainer. There's Dillon. Dillon's going to get up close to the 30, and Prairie Grove gets out of that bad field position. This gives them a little breathing room right there.
That ref almost got that pass. that was the only bad thing about there. That ref stood over top of Dillon almost and about deflected the pass.
Well, Dillon was there. You called it. Nice job, Ryan. I'm watching the white cap official tonight, our official. He's a lefty. I'm watching him swing that left arm around. And he threw it out there for the first down. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at their own 30 now.
And we'll split tonight. You're going to see.
And now here's Big Falk. There's Big Falk. Falk gets up to the 38-yard line.
You're going to see us not quite in our base formation. We're going to split Saul out, or our wingback out, quite a bit, because when we don't, they take that cornerback and put him in as almost another linebacker. They don't leave the cornerback out. So with us taking Saul out there, it takes another guy out of the box, which is really helpful.
Well, what was really nice there, Ryan, is that I thought he got 80. They're going to spot him at the 39. So now 2nd and 1. You really do like that kind of setup.
Wow, and here we go with our fullback flanked out to the side. That's a formation you don't see very often, if at all, this year.
There is Falk. Falk gets the first, and
keep driving, Blake.
And he's going to get close. I talked to Blake last night.
He's got it.
I talked to Blake last night at the football or the basketball game, and he told me they may go into this set occasionally.
Yeah, it's a set that you don't see or you haven't seen this year, so that's a little different. Now, we don't have Reed. We have Kyle. Kyle's a speedier guy, a little bit smaller stature than Reed, so he's a guy that can run that flank position, and fit the bill.
Yeah, and last week we ran Cole Walker quite a bit at the fullback position, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him again.
That's going to be more of a running back right there. He's going to go up the middle.
And now there is, again – there's Blake. Blake breaks a couple tackles, but they're going to get him this time. Probably maybe a yard on the play. Well, it looks like they're going to spot him right almost at the line of scrimmage. Norcross playing defense this time. He makes the tackle for Ashdown.
He's got speed. He's got size. He's a heck of a ball player.
Well, and you can tell that in just the way he moves on the field. If anybody's watching from Ashdown tonight, we welcome you. And I know it's a long drive, so some of you may not have made it. We hope that you enjoy the game. And now Tigers on 2nd down, and let's call it 2nd and 9. Heltemus is the wingback. Now straight drop back by Mayday. He's got Big Sainer. Now he's also got Heltemus. Look at no.
Blake was wide open over here on this side too.
Well, he had 3 guys open. He had 3 guys open. He had Sainer, he had Heltemus, and he had Falk. And Heltemus dropped it.
It'd be really nice to see that one later in the game because I think Dillon is wide open right there. Guy kind of tackles him. Heltemus has his guy beat. He just can't. He had it. He was pulling it in. Kind of squirts out there. And then Blake's wide open right here for 8. I mean, he's just standing there just like a check down back, in more of your pro-style offense. But he's there. It's there.
An early score, Darnell up on Hamburg, 7-0. And now single back is Blake Falk. And that's Sam back there.
Yeah, that'd be
Mayday Dodd. He's got Big Sam's got it. Hey, look at him. Big Dillon.
First down. Hey, this is his time. I said it earlier. We haven't seen us depend on him this year.
Now is the time.
This is a time where we need to be able to throw the ball up and get that caught.
Let's watch that one again. That wasn't Mayday's done a great job. Wasn't a great pass that time. The guy was actually in position. He kind of threw it off his back foot, almost an interception. 2 guys almost got it. Then Big Dillon comes down with it, gets the first down for the Tigers. Now in Panther territory, they're on the march.
And I'm liking all these different formations, trying to show something. This is something, I've been watching Prairie Grove football and playing Prairie Grove football for about 20-something years. I have not seen that formation.
And now Dodd going to give to Falk. Oh, he almost breaks it, but he's going to get maybe, let's see where they're spot him. He's going to get close to 3 yards. Well, no, he's not. He picked up maybe 2.
We're having a real tough time getting those guys from getting us kind of clogged up here in the backfield. So we're struggling there.
Man, someone's down for the Panthers. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back. The Tigers on the drive, 6 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
For over 100 years, the Luganbuehl name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganbuehl care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganbuehl. Stacy Luganbuehl, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Luganbuehl tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuehl.com.
Okay, we're back with you as the Tigers have second down. We're going to call it second and a long 8, Ryan. And that was Trey Northcross on that.
Yeah, he was playing defensive end right there, and it looks like he's got he's kind of grabbing the leg. You almost thought maybe a cramp or a high ankle sprain.
But you've hit on something. We've had the weapon of Dylan Senior all year. We haven't had to use him as much.
Dylan's been a decoy this year. I mean, every guy on the team should thank Dylan for the fact that he draws.
And there's the wingback reverse. Can Heltemus get the corner? He does. There's Heltemus. Heltemus. Here's Heltemus. He's inside the 30. And down close to the 20, no flags, and the Tigers is now in the red zone.
And something you're going to see this week, we're running our stuff a little bit wider with our sweeps and everything. We're going to have to go a little bit wider because they do. They play so tight to the line of scrimmage. They bring cornerbacks in and everything. They don't want it up the middle. They know that they can get you with speed. But we got speed too.
Yeah, and it's our speed can be somewhat deceptive, although they're a little bit small, but making their way now inside the 20. This drive started at Prairie Grove's own 12-yard line, so they're marching down the field, and it's been methodical.
Man, I still, if Dylan could release right here and get a shot, now they're going to back up a little bit.
And here comes Falk. Big Falk, he cuts, gets in. He's going to get good yardage here close to the 10-yard line.
Good run, Dylan. Or Blake, good run. He didn't give it up. He had 2 or 3 guys there trying to take him down. He's still chopping his feet. That's what you'd love to see from your running back. And holding on to the ball.
He gets about 8 yards. Going to bring up second down and 2 for the Tigers. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
It's going to be a short second down here, which, that's a great position. A chance to also put one in the back of the end zone with Dylan. I mean, I take a shot right here. I do.
Well, it's something to consider for sure. However, I'm
a riverboat gambler, man. I with Dylan right now, he's got that guy kind of staying on him.
And that's exactly what we're doing. They're going high. There's Sainer. He goes up.
Got it.
Dylan, give him 6. Give him 6. Give him 6.
Gotta love it, man. I told you. Second down and short. We got 4 down territory. We got room to do something there. Just throw it where he's the only one that can get it.
And now let's watch it again. Mayday goes back. He looks there. You called it. He went to the back of the end zone on 2nd and 2. He's got a couple guys, and Dylan gets it at that high point, and that's what's very important. He brings it in, and now the Tigers up 6-0. That was an 88-yard drive by Prairie Grove.
Nice. They have speed like us, but they don't have size like Dylan Sainer.
And now here is the Tigers going for 2, and it's going to be just – a little bit of trickery from the Tigers. I don't know that we have to do that. It was almost a Hunter Henry-like. I guess that's what they call it. I bet they call it the Hunter.
They told me about that, but I didn't know if they were actually going to run it. It's where he's supposed to do everything we would do on a sweep, and then just before he even turns around and looks at anything, just chunk it behind him. But I don't know. It was there. I mean, Dylan was there. It's just other people were too.
Yeah. Well, it falls short. The Tigers, another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco, and the Tigers drive 88 yards, and they're up 6-0 with 4:39 to go here in the first quarter. It was a 12-play drive by the Tigers, mixing
88 yards, 5 minutes, 32 seconds.
Wow.
I mean, that's a good drive to start out with here.
And what's really good about it was a mixture of passing and running.
Right.
The pass bailed us out a couple times.
We got a 3rd and long once or twice in there.
Here we go. We got some scores here. Arkadelphia leading Fountain Lake 7-0. Nashville over Shiloh 7-0. Pocahontas leading Star City 7-0. Got our eye on that game a little bit. Warren leading Pottsville 7-0, and Dardanelle still leading Hamburg 7-0. Here comes the kick.
Going to be the kicker this time.
Tigers. Well, we don't need to give them any more good field position than they get.
I mean, Galton's doing the little pooch. He's 2 or 3 steps away. I don't see how we could get offsides on something that quick. Oh, he had not told them they could start. They hadn't blown the whistle to start the play. I was like, man, it's not like he took a run at it.
Also watching Alex Bowling. Looking forward to the game all week. Let's go Tigers. Ryan, glad you're back.
And not with a girl voice this week.
He actually said wasn't the same without you last week. And love the coaches airing out the ball and run a little bit.
I've really been off for 2 weeks because the week before that was Lincoln, and I couldn't do anything but squeak and squawk. So I'm finally got a voice.
Here's Cole Walker. This time he's going to kick. Ashdown's going to get good field position. I know I understand what we're doing.
Right.
I liked what we did with Galden going a little bit deeper.
I did too.
I'd like to see us maybe do that because you're giving the ball. I mean,
to be honest with you, I'd like to see Galden and Cole right there both, and then one of them kick it one time, or fake it one way and do that. Let's play with it a little bit.
Or they're going to have it right at midfield and
showing a lot of confidence in our defense here. I mean, I'll give them that. We're daring them. North Cross is going to be over here close to us. They're going to be in their power eye, not a power eye, but a pro eye type formation. They're just like P Ridge runs against us.
And there is Green. He's brought down.
Stone going to end up
Jack
finishing
Stone.
it.
That is number 1 that was in at quarterback that time, Jaden Hill. And I thought I saw him in there before. So it was number 1 for the Panthers. A pickup of maybe 2 yards on that to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers. They're in Prairie Grove territory after the short kickoff. 4:10 to go here in the first quarter. Second possession of the game for Ashdown. Number 1 back in again. There's that big fullback you talked about. Then we stack him up. Several of the Tigers. There's Burton. There's Laird. And Cole Walker and Cody Hoskins, 4 guys all in there. And that's what I like to see is that gang tackling.
That's right. Cole Walker right there on the bottom around the legs. Love it.
Well, it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for Ashdown. Ball at the Prairie Grove 46. It's a big play here because if they get a first down or get close, they're going to be 4 down territory the rest of the way.
Right.
Prairie Grove can get some kind of loss of yards here.
They're going to shotgun, spread it out, twins to both sides, a back right beside him.
Hill is the quarterback. Now he's looking back. Quick pass. It's behind him. They were in tandem for Norcross. He misses him. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's going to be kind of a theme that I saw is a lot of inaccuracy from the quarterback. You have Norcross. They struggle getting it to him in the right spot. There's a lot of times where he'll make a catch, but he's kind of out of position doing it. So, you'd almost hate to see a guy with that much talent have trouble getting it.
Disney back deep, and the punter is number 76, Austin Marshall. So Disney standing at around the 15-yard line. It's going to be kicked. Disney.
He's going to let it go.
And it goes into the end zone. And so the Tigers will get it at the 20. So the Tigers have not had good field position, but that's in lieu of the way they kick. But the defense stepped up that time and held them.
When we're giving it to them at the 50 every time, you're not going to have good field position. But we're going to be able to put a good drive together every time down the field if we will.
Next week, as the PA announcer just announced that Pocahontas leads Star City 7-0, the winner of this game will play the winner of Star City and Pocahontas, and whoever wins has to make that trip to Pocahontas.
Whew. It's a long trip, boys.
I don't really care who wins as far as the teams. I wouldn't mind seeing Star City because if we were to win, I'd like to stay home. But
I would love to see we got an Arkansas commit down there, so I wouldn't mind seeing him up close and personal.
Now the Tigers with the ball. This time, Mayday. He's going to turn. He's going to give to big Cole Walker. Walker, he's going to kind of pull his way forward. He's going to get 2 or 3 yards. He's going to. It looks like he's going to give him about 3 yards, and that's they put Cole in there a little bit last week.
Good.
And he's got a little more size to run inside with.
That's right. And Cole's someone who's ran fullback. He's played linebacker, got a little thicker, put on quite a bit of muscle, moved to the offensive and defensive lines, and now primarily just playing defensive line. So we're so loaded. I mean, we just got so much depth and talent. It's a nice problem to have.
And now.
Falk
comes out, and they go right up the middle again with Cole. Cole's going to get close to the 27.
I wouldn't mind seeing that again sometime and giving a quick pass to Blake out there in the flat. If they kind of forget about him out there, I don't think they'll forget. They got a guy there, but he's 8 yards deep. a quick pass to him and let him make a move. Let him beat a guy one-on-one.
3rd down and 3 for Prairie Grove.
It's kind of one of those deals. A lot of college quarterbacks right now, every college guy, when he goes to the line, if they're 10 yards off, you have the ability to just audible to that guy. A little hot route. I would like to see that.
It's 3rd down.
Oh, we're in our base
a long
set.
3, and we're in the base set here. Going to turn, give to – is that Walker again?
That's
He's
Walker
going to
again.
get the first down. That second effort. Good, strong run by Cole Walker.
Blake had a pretty decent block right there, kind of let his guy go early, and Cole Walker hits that guy and carries him the rest of the way.
And it looked like the safety, Cameron Solomon, was the one on that tackle. So 3 straight runs to the fullback, Cole Walker, and the Tigers get the first down. And boy, I like getting away from that our goal line a little bit because – boy, we've had that tough field position, but a good drive last time. Can we put together another one, Ryan?
I think so. I like the way we're moving the ball, and here we go to something different. We're going to go trips to this side.
And now here is Mayday. He drops back. He looks, and now Mayday's going to keep it.
Take off.
You need to protect that ball, Mayday.
Yeah, please. He's always lived a little bit on the wild side when he's taking off running right there. Great athlete, Dodd is. You don't get to see it always, being at quarterback and handing off and throwing the ball. You don't see what a great athlete he really is too.
Well, he had there was a moment there.
He's
he
had
a
quiet, great year.
Yeah, there was a moment there where I thought he might break that, and then they collapsed on him pretty quickly. Now we're going to split 3 out this time. We got Heltemus, Sainer, and Falk. And Disney to the far side, I believe that's him. And now just another keeper. And now Mayday, he breaks the tackle. There comes Mayday. Mayday's over the 50. Mayday's at the 47-yard line of the Panthers.
What were we saying about him being a great athlete? I mean, seriously, he's had a quiet year. There's been times where he was throwing for 200 yards a game, and we didn't even think about him. I mean, he's had a real quiet, great year. And
it's because they're big plays a lot of times. When you got a guy like Disney and Heltemus making these 60- and 70-yard grabs, you forget, my gosh, Mayday just has put up a couple hundred yards of passing.
And there's a lot of times where he's had some pressure in the backfield and not freaked out, not got rattled, and he will make something out of nothing and make some positive yards.
Here's the base set for Prairie Grove. They're going to turn, they're going to give, and here's the wingback reverse. Heltemus dodges one, and ooh! Wow, Heltemus got hit that time.
You almost hate that he had to go so wide out to avoid that first block. It really messed up the timing of that play, gave that backside linebacker or cornerback, whatever he was, the chance to just rock his world.
He did, and it was a good tackle and good pursuit that time by the Panthers. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. They gave him back to the original line of scrimmage. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. And after 1 quarter play, the Tigers lead 6-0. We'll be back for the second quarter.
Zing. Is it the work of a rocket scientist from NASA? Is it artificial intelligence from a distant planet? Zing is the new internet broadband service from PG Telco with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. No data caps and an online security feature that makes daily digital activity safe and reliable. Your internet used to be high speed. Now it's more like intergalactic. Zing delivers the experience of digital connections in remarkable ways, and it's ready to help you in takeoff. All you got to do is call PG Telco 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco is a proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress.
And now the Tigers will, as we get ready to start the second half, have 2nd and 10, ball just inside the Panther 48. You got a fan club out there, Ryan, on the vent chat. They're all saying just wasn't the same without you. Yeah.
Well, I'm flattered. Sometimes my wife doesn't like hearing me all the time, so this is where I can kind of, talk and be heard.
There's Blake Falk. He's got some room. Falk. Oh.
Nice hit, Falk.
Number 3 came over and hit him. That was Montarek Brown. But Brown may have got the worst of that hit.
Man, if he had a yard or two extra on that sideline, he takes that. he gives that hit, and he keeps going.
Yep.
You know, he gave the hit, knocked the guy down, but there was no more room.
There was no
there
more
on
room
the
to go.
sideline.
Well, now it's going to be third down. It's going to be third, and wow, that's going to be close to 9 yards. So the Tigers got a pretty good ways to go here.
So is Dylan a decoy or is Dylan the target here? 'Cause, I mean, that's your option.
I think you got to throw, and I don't think you should be afraid to go to him.
We're going to have Fiddler and Blake over here on this side.
Just need time to throw now. Mayday, he rolls. He's going to have some trouble. He throws it up, and Sainer, nope.
Oh,
he's going to be held.
We're going to
he's
get
going to hold right there.
Nice.
And that was,
Which that's going to be 5 yards, right? If it's not interference, it's only 5 yards, then a repeat the down.
a little bit of right there, Ryan. It was a little bit of a
hope and a prayer.
Yeah, but it was chancy. It was chancy, but it was also a heads-up play. He's like, okay, I got the tallest guy out here.
Right.
If I can get it in his vicinity, and I think that's what he did.
And he only
what
threw
they call?
it
I missed the call.
Well, you'll see. If he goes 5, it's a holding. If he goes, it was a hold. So it's going to be 5. Replay the down.
I thought it's 10. It's going to be 10 because it was past that. It was past a. Yeah, it's 10.
Okay, it's going to be 10. It's
yeah.
going to be first down. Good.
So the Tigers get.
Interference is going to be your automatic first down,
Yep.
whereas holding, if you didn't get the yardage.
9 held. That was North Cross, and so the Tigers get a break there. They had good defense on that time, did Ashdown.
Yeah.
They got good pursuit.
Well, they had guys in the backfield. I mean, Dodd had 2 guys right there on him. And so he does. He gets his head around, sees where Dylan's at, and throws it past him and says, here, go get it if you can.
11-11 to go here in the first half. Tigers have Falk and Cole Walker in at the fullback position. And now they're going to give it to Falk. He's got a little room. Falk,
nice.
Wow, just a good power run. He's going to pick up 6 yards down to the 30.
I wonder if he can tell the difference running behind Walker. Because, I mean, that's our read play. So Walker's the first one that goes through the hole there and tries to get a helmet on a linebacker. And so Blake gets a little extra yardage there, a little extra help.
Camden Remington commenting on how the Tigers have really mixed up the run in the past night and has really done a good job. Appreciate those comments, Camden. 2nd down and 4 for the Tigers. Saul Walker split out to the far side. We got Disney to this side. There goes Blake Falk in motion. And now he's going to come back. It's going to be an option. He's going to pitch it. That's not the prettiest pitch I've ever seen, but and we're going to lose a yard or two there. That was a little bit dangerous that time by Mayday.
There you go with another different formation look. A little motion that we're not seeing regularly.
We went to the short side of the field that time. Ran out a little bit of room there.
Got a lot of guys in the backfield on a couple of these last plays, so that's something to be thinking about.
Warren and Pottsville all tied up at 7 now. Pulaski leading P. Ridge 7-0. Now we have a single back. It's 3rd down, and let's call it 3rd and 6. And now just a straight drop. There's Sainer. Big Sainer. Stay on your feet. Sainer's going to be inside the 15.
It'd be interesting to know how many yards he gets right there if Sam throws that one on the money. He threw it kind of behind him and on the wrong side. But, hey, Dylan goes and makes the play.
And it's another first down. The Tigers back in the red zone again. This drive, first one started at the 12. This one started at the 20-yard line. So the Tigers making good ground and air game as they travel down the field.
Coop's going to come in. That's probably going to be our 2 tight set, or they're going to split Dylan out as a receiver.
And could decoy. We've seen that against – well, this time they're going to do
double
tight. And now here comes Saul Walker. He's going to get it. And Saul's got some room on the corner. Walker.
Just keep going, buddy.
He's inside the 5. And I think that's going to be a first down for the Tigers. 1st and goal inside the 5.
Good run right there by Saul. I almost want him to just go ahead and go to the corner and go ahead and try to reach that out, but he slows it down a little bit, cuts it inside, powers his way for another 2 or 3 yards. And they concentrate so much on Dylan over there, it leaves that side for the sweep open, and DeMarcus does a great job.
And because we run Blake so much in motion and give it to him, they probably saw Saul and thought, he doesn't get it.
Kid?
Yeah,
he's the
exactly.
5th or 6th option. Oh, no, wait, he still has quite a few yards on the year.
And now, speaking of Falk, he's in motion. They're going to give it to him. There's Big Falk. Give him 6. Blake Falk, he's in there. It's 12-0 Tigers.
Nice. That double tight, double wing set, a little bit of a counter look there. I was thinking maybe as a sweep, but that's more of a counter type look.
And now the Tigers drive.
Stay in this formation and go for 2.
Let's just watch this play here. Here's Big Falk, and he's got good blocking up there by the Big Uglies, and Falk just kind of walks on in, and now the Tigers going to go for 2. I think we'll be a little more traditional this time on our 2-point conversion.
We're going to go back to the double tight, double wing.
And here comes Saul, and it's going to give to Saul, and
push. Give him some push. Man, he was
not
trying, but we need to get a guy behind him kind of pushing him there.
And Saul Walker is going to be a little short there, and so the Tigers do lead 12-0, and another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. We'll be back after this. Tigers leading 12-0.
Everett Chevrolet, proud sponsor of Prairie Grove Athletics, is also home to the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road, the Chevy Silverado. And at Everett, they don't just have one or two. They have over 100 on the lot, every option, every color, so go pick yours out today. And at Everett Chevrolet, they're backed by a super service and parts department, champions in their own right. Everett Chevrolet, family-owned, customer-friendly, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers!
Okay, we're back, and Ryan, what a drive that was.
Yeah, definitely. 80-yard drive, 11 plays, took over 6 minutes, and we put it in. We've actually held the ball for about 11 of the 15 minutes in this game.
Wow.
So they've held the ball about 3, but, they have some quicker possessions. We're driving the ball
There's
the whole way down
Galton's
the
getting a
field.
little bit higher kick. It's going to be fielded, and he's going to go out of bounds.
Oh, thank you.
At around the 35.
He could have easily let that go out of bounds. Well, I guess
he's right at the 35.
Anyway.
That was fielded there by number 5, Ladarius Bishop.
Well, they could have made us re-kick, I guess, if they wanted, but thank you for catching that and, not getting any return yards.
Oh, yeah, you had a big day the other day. I'll pick Gatorade Blue.
Good. All right, so hopefully the defense shows back up again. Nothing over the top. Be careful. I didn't hear what he said, but I think he was saying that it
went out of bounds?
He caught it and went out of bounds at 35, so either way.
He's right.
Here we go. We got Hoskins and Jack as our bookends there, and Woods and Walker on the line.
Jaden Hill, the quarterback. Green is the running back.
It's going to be a give to Green.
He's got a little room, and he's hit. Big Hutch comes up and hit him. Stone and Cole Walker had him first, but then Hutch come up and kind of tagged him right there. But a pickup, they're going to move it. He got a 4-yard gain up to the 39.
Yeah, but hopefully he remembers Hutch next time he goes through there. Kind of has his head on a swivel next time.
Well, I'll tell you what happened right there, though. I mean, it was he actually had a good block up there. He had a little room, and the guys closed it down pretty quick. But he still picked up 4, and I'm sure the Panthers wouldn't mind 4 yards on play, so it's 2nd down and 6 for Ashdown.
They're going to go out of the shotgun formation. Had a little bit of movement there.
Yeah, and he knows it.
Yeah. Getting excited. That guy's pointing to his helmet. Hey, come on, use your head, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, all the flashy bear claws and panther stripes and all this that we got going on.
He said I think he said it was 9.
He called it on one of the offensive linemen, but
I thought he said number 9, but they back it up 4 yards to the 34. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 11.
Coop's going to come in for Jack there on the line. He's more of a pass rush guy.
An update over in Pocahontas. It's all tied up at 7, Star City and Pocahontas. It's now 2nd down and 11.
Ashdown out of the shotgun again. One personal protector trips to the far side. One guy on this side.
And now he's dropping straight back. He pumps it. He's open.
Oh, Heltimus, he bit.
Oh, wow.
Thank goodness. Heltimus bit on that pump fake so hard.
He did.
You got to be careful, brother. I know we have speed, so we have very aggressive corners. That pump fake ate his lunch, and North Cross was wide open passing. Or it wasn't North Cross. It was number 2, Cameron Solomon.
He was by himself. Just a little bit of not a great pass that time by Hill, or it would have been
that'd have been 6.
That would have definitely been 6. It's now 3rd and 11, and very much a passing down. And now we got.
We're backing up. Our linebackers are playing 5 yards and deeper. I mean, that's
and now
different
Hill,
for us.
he's got time, and he throws.
Laird right there.
Laird was there,
Laird.
and a good job.
Laird.
And Laird, he covers up Green, and now another punt for Ashdown. So the Tigers this time may get some decent field position.
Great stop right there. Laird cuts in front of that guy and doesn't even give him a chance. They're going to line up here pretty quick for their punt. We got guys running on and off the field.
Blake
That's
Falk.
one thing you hate to see. We should know what's going on and get there fast.
Heltemus is deep this time. And the punter is Austin Marshall. And there's a flag. This may be a free play. Watch out, guys.
Get it and go. I think it is on them. Well, they're going to touch it anyways.
I don't know, you know.
I don't think they had enough guys on line of scrimmage or something.
It may have been on us, too. We were running guys on and off the field as well.
True, but as long as we didn't have 12.
Let's see what they got here. Cole's going over to try to – Mr. Arns, appreciate he just brought me a Powerade there, but you know he's been spoiled up there at Springdale. The way they feed him up there, they feed him shrimp and all kind of stuff up in that press box. But he's got some good old pork nachos.
We're going to decline the penalty there. Illegal formation. We're going to decline the penalty, and we're going to take the ball at the 40-yard line or 39-yard line. This is going to be the best field position we've had tonight.
Yeah, Mr. Orange had to come back down here. We do those pork nachos. He's pounding them down. Nacho, I think
Nacho's going to get jealous.
He's got. Yeah, you better watch out. Our producer will be all over you here in a minute, taking them away from you. First down and 10 for the Tigers.
Fiddler's going to be split out to the near side here. Saul Walker split out to the far side. I formation.
It's going to go to Falk. Falk's got a little room, and Falk, you know, he just kind of pounds his way almost for 5 yards. Let's see where they spot
solid running back.
They're going to mark him down at the 43.
Whether it's speed or power, inside the tackles, outside the tackles, Blake does a great job. He really does.
And Prairie Grove has had 2 back 3 and outs on defense, and that's what's helping this time of possession. You know, having these long sustained drives, that defense, and they got some guys going both ways. So that defense could, you know, we need to keep pounding away at them here.
Yeah, they don't have as many guys on the sidelines, I don't think, but still, you got a lot of really talented athletes going both ways.
There's Saul Walker. Saul breaks the tackle and he gets the first down.
Good job, Saul. Ethan Davis had a great block right there, and Saul just kind of cut inside of it. Ethan was trying to get his guy kicked outside. That guy slips to the inside, and Saul kind of powers through and gains another 3 or 4. Great job right there by Ethan and Saul. That is our 10th first down of the night. Ashdown sitting on probably 1. Zero.
And an update is P. Ridge tied with Pulaski Robinson all up at 7. So
good. P. Ridge is a team that was getting stronger as the year went on, I really thought. You know, that was probably one of the games we looked the worst was P. Ridge. I know we still came out victorious. Gives it to Sam right there up the middle. He's going to pick up 2-3 yards right there.
Kyle Sam on the carry. And, Ryan, I will tell you, I always thought that P. Ridge game, even though the score got a little lopsided there, I always felt like that was one of our tougher games all year.
Well, we drove home that night, me and Officer Falk, Blake's dad, and he said, man, I'm almost discouraged. I was like, you mercy ruled him almost. He's like, I'm discouraged. We did not show up. He said we didn't look like ourselves.
But I think that a lot had to do with P. Ridge and the way they played.
They were playing better, and they only got better. And then you see what they do to Shiloh there at the end of the year, get the 2nd seed, so that's a great deal, win their first round.
First down.
Good job.
First down. Here's a quick pitch out to Falk. Falk's got room, and Blake's going to get the first down, and he's inside the 40.
Good job right there by Hutch staying with his block. Blake going off that block and picking up another 5-6 yards. He may be hurt, and he got speared right there.
I said he got the first down. I thought it was a 39, but they may have to measure this.
Johnson's going to come in.
Nope. There goes that left arm out there. It's a first down.
Yeah, Blake got speared pretty good right there, so Johnson's going to come in. He's going to walk over. Trainer's going to take a look at him. You almost wish Ethan was kind of looking to see where Blake was running so he could turn around and make a block, and the guy ran right by him on accident. He just didn't have his head down the field. He was looking, where's Blake at? I want to go lay out somebody for him. And instead that guy got by him and got a good shot on Blake.
First down and 10 for the Tigers inside the 38-yard line.
Here we go in a 2 flip set, so we have everybody over on this side really strong.
There's Kyle Sam, and Kyle Sam. Hang on to that ball, Kyle.
Good job, Kyle.
And Kyle gets close to another first down. The Tigers just pounding away at the Panther defense.
You know, a guy who is not as big in stature but is very elusive, got a little bit more speed, been running the ball really well. For a guy that's had to step in here right at the end of the year, that's great.
But they're actually going to spot the ball at the Panther 29, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and a short 2. Here's Burton, sophomore in the backfield. Boy, he moved. They're going to give it to Kyle Sam. Kyle Sam right up the middle. Look at Kyle.
Oh, keep going.
Stays on his feet, gets down close to the 15-yard line.
Good job.
And now
it
looks
like
like
right there where we run really heavy to the right side. Now we're going to take Johnson and Walker in, take Burton and Sam out.
Wow, and the Tigers just moving the ball. And this drive started at their own 39. So, boy, the drives are just long and sustained right now. And the time of possession heavily in the Tigers' favor.
Which that's one of those things you see on tape. They give up a lot of 4- and 5-yard, 3-yard plays. And you know, with the speed, luckily they're not usually giving up the big play. Some of the games that they got behind in, you'll see that's what happened. They gave up the big
here we
play.
go. And there is Johnson. Can he make a move? No, they're going to corral him in that time, and a good job that time by the Panthers. Number 82, that is Ty Cobb. I wonder where he got that name from.
Johnson sees something there and kind of cuts outside. I'd like him to follow his block there a little bit longer. Cole's kind of telling him, hey, man, I was blocking out. You know, you follow me.
They got the ball. We're going to lose about a yard on the play. Pocahontas now leading Star City 14-7. So Star City tied it up.
Come on, Star City. I don't want to make that drive. Selfishly.
Fountain Lake now leading Arkadelphia 14-7. I believe they're in the same conference, so I think they ended up meeting, if I'm not mistaken, aren't they?
Which two teams? I'm sorry.
And there we go. We'll do after this play. There's going to be.
When the guy went in motion, it looked like Ashdown jumped across.
Man, let that be a free play, guys. So.
Good. That's going to be encroachment on the defense. We're going to get our 5 yards there. As soon as our up back went in motion, that guy just jumped across instinctually. So,
well, that really helped because we had the loss on first down, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 6.
Disney's going to run the play in.
Well, Ryan, we've gotten good drive so far. We're down to 4:18 to go here. Now 4:15 to go here in the first half. Tigers knocking on the door again. They're going to give this time. Johnson
he's
can he get the
some
corner?
room.
Give him 6. The sophomore, Anthony Johnson, goes in, and the Tigers are now up 18-0. It's 3-score lead for the Tigers with 4:03 to go here in the first half. Let's watch that play again.
Talking
Ryan,
about depth,
here it is.
Sophomore
now
right
watch.
there.
Look at him. He's got, and there was just enough of a block there by Saul Walker, and give that young man 6. And the Tigers looking to make it. We need to make a 2-point conversion here.
I know we've kind of struggled on the 2-point conversion tonight. Where's Dan Enos at?
And now the Tigers, this time, quick pitch. Can he get the corner? Johnson.
You know, I kind of wish he'd follow his back.
I hadn't seen it. Holding against the Tigers, so we'll have to do it again.
You know, right there, he's kind of going to that pylon, which is what I wanted Walker to do earlier. But right there, we're getting an out, kind of a kick block right there.
Cut it back.
Because Blake is really good at looking like he's going outside, and all of a sudden, you know, cuts to the inside and punch it in right there. So, you know, Johnson's got a little bit to learn from the senior there.
Well, that was a 9-play, 61-yard drive that took 3 minutes and 54 seconds. These drives are just very time-consuming, and it's just not, you know, if we can continue this, we get the ball to start the second half,
right.
Ryan. If we can hold on defense, that's going to be huge. Warren and Pottsville all tied up at 14.
Wow. You know, Warren kind of your playoff, you know, stalwart there. And
now the Tigers, we got single coverage out here on Sainer, and we're going to go that way, going to throw it up. Can Dylan get it? Big Sainer. No. He caught it, but out of the end zone. Big Sainer, he went up and got it, but the Tigers up 18-0 with 4:03 to go in the first half. Another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. Let's take a break. Tigers take the lead, 18-0.
The sky's the limit with MyBlue checking from Arvest Bank. With MyBlue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types of identity fraud events, financial or otherwise, anywhere in the world. You'll be able to deposit a check to MyBlue just by using your smartphone, and you'll have the freedom of more branches and more hours. Have higher expectations about banking? Make the switch to MyBlue checking, only from Arvest Bank.
Love God, love others, serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether supporting missionaries in Japan, in Africa,
Okay, we come back to you as the Tigers get ready to kick. It looks like we got Cole Walker. He's going to turn, kick. And the Tigers are going to get it! They're going to get it! The Tigers have got it! The Tigers have got it! Woo!
Nice. That worked perfect. We had one of their guys come across the line.
Laird is fired up. Coach Laird's fired up. No way. No way. No way. There wasn't a Panther near the ball. Somehow.
Instant replay?
Let's take a look at that, Nacho.
That's weird. This is the second time this year we've kind of had one.
You didn't get that, Nacho? Come on now.
You had one job. That's what someone's telling.
Hey,
poor guy.
Every week on game day they say, just do your job. There it is. And now Ashdown with double receivers on both sides. They give it to Norcross. He breaks a couple tackles. He's still on his feet. He's running the ball. Boy, we're having a hard time getting him down. Really the first time he's gotten any action tonight.
Well, and you know why? They put him in the backfield that time and not spread out, so they didn't have to throw it to him. They could just hand it to him. So that's something we got to be aware of.
How did we not – there was 4 or 5 of our guys. How – something happened at the bottom of that pile. Something had to happen at the bottom of that pile. But they do get it, and now they've got twins to both sides.
Northcross looks like still in the backfield there.
And they're going to give it to
right
him
back
again.
to him.
Not a bad option for him. And there he goes. They
hey,
may have.
Why didn't we do it earlier?
That's what they'll be asking themselves. And they're having to fight. Doesn't mean they can't fight back, but they got a big hole to fight out of. Does the Panthers? But Northcross with 2 carries in 2 carries he's got more than their total offense, I think, up to this point.
Right.
And
again, Northcross is going to be in the backfield. Shotgun. It's going to be a give to Northcross again. Right there is Woods.
Woods gets him, and that's Burton in there as well.
Burton's in there. Good job that time, wrapping up, getting him to the ground.
Nashville leading Shiloh 14-0. Pottsville leading Warren 20-14. So scores all over the state.
Gotta love playoff football in high school.
Pocahontas leading Star City 14-7. That's at the half.
This time, Northcross is going to be on this side in the backfield.
Boy, this is where you might fake it and go out. That's exactly what they did. And can Heltemus get him? He gets him out of bounds.
He does. That was number 4.
That's Chris Alexander. Yep.
Everybody's kind of got an eye on Northcross, so it leaves those other guys open.
And they're going to get down close. This is their deepest penetration of the game, down to the Prairie Grove 21 with 2:39 to go.
Two minutes, 39 seconds left. Same formation. It's been successful. Why change?
And now
it's going to be a give to Northcross again.
Boy,
Jack, turn around. Cole Walker's got him by the legs, got him down. Good.
Good job by Cole Walker that time. Yet Stone had his back to him.
He did. That guy was trying to take him outside. He was trying to stop and not let anything bounce outside of him, but still be able to see what's going on. And he finally gets turned around. Cole Walker cleans it up. This all courtesy of the weird onside play where they get the ball back. I mean, we still don't know. It'll be interesting to talk to coaches afterwards and see how the heck did we not get that. There is a flag on the ground over there. Must be a sideline infraction.
It looks
sideline
like
warning, actually, probably is the first one.
Let's hope. Well, let's see what's happening here.
Let's get nose to nose here and talk this one out.
No flag. 2nd down and 10 for Ashdown. I almost said Northcross.
Pretty much.
He goes back out in the slot.
Yeah, Northcross not in the backfield this time. It'll be Green.
And they're looking his way. Or no, he turns, throws, pumps, and now it's a screen.
Try to screen for Green.
And they got Green on the screen, and he made a good cut, did Green. I think he's got the corner. Can Disney get him?
He's got the first down. He's going to be called down short of the touchdown. He's going to be about the 6-7 yard line, but he did pick up the first down.
Well, what was really interesting about that
screen
play
took forever.
Well, and the other nice job, very well executed that time by Ashdown. And the thing that was really good about it, once he got it, what a cut that he made to get to that field. If you got that on replay, let's see if we can look at that again. Look there, it took a long time to develop. There's a flag, holding on the defense. Penalties decline. So then now watch this cut. He comes here, and then he just makes a wide cut right there, made Stone do a full 360, and then he was able to get down. Ball's going to be inside the 5. Let's see, that ball is.
They're going to call it down on the 2-yard line.
That's at the 2-yard line. So 1:45 to go now in the first half. Tigers, can they hold here?
And there's North Cross kind of in your short split out right there. They're going to be in their I formation. The give's going to be to Green.
They got him, but he's powering his way forward. He may have picked up a yard, but he's short of the touchdown.
Several Tigers there. Dylan's there. Cole Walker's there.
Well, we know just being at the 1 doesn't guarantee anything. Last week, our opponent got down to the 1 after a 90-something yard kickoff return and then fumbled the ball on the 1-yard line.
Could we be that lucky again?
Oh, I'm praying.
Back in this I formation, this pro I.
Second goal. It's a quarterback sneak, and
that's a real slow call there.
They're going to give him the touchdown, and Ashdown gets on the board with 1 minute to go in the first half.
The ref on that far side really had to think about whether or not he got over.
It's 18-6 as Ashdown has a drive after the onside kick attempt that we thought everybody in the booth, I think everybody in the stadium thought Prairie Grove had it. And then
that was a weird deal. I'd like to know what the heck went on there.
But they do drive, and they do get it. That's about a 45-yard or 55-yard drive for them. They're going to go for 2.
Well, and they found something there. North Cross in the backfield and give to North Cross, give to North Cross, give to North Cross. Pretend like you're giving to North Cross and go ahead and hit somebody who no one's guarding. So timeout, Ashdown.
Let's take a timeout with them with 1 minute to go here in the first half. Tigers up 18-6.
For over 100 years, the Luganbuhl name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganbuhl care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganbuhl. Stacy Luganbuhl, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Luganbuhl tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuhl.com.
The sky's the limit with MyBlue checking from Arvest Bank. With MyBlue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types.
We're back as we get ready to go. Or Ashdown gets ready to go for the 2-point conversion there in an I formation.
They're going to send one of their tight end out wide, so they're only going to have 5 down linemen there. I doubt they run out of this really. He's going to look like he's going to pass, and they are going to throw.
And it's
going
no
to be incomplete.
Good. Well, still a 2-score lead for the Tigers. It's 18-6.
Yeah, when they took that extra blocker off the line, I really thought there was going to be something right there as a pass or try to get a guy out wide.
Well, I think Prairie Grove looks like they may be coming out with their good hands, folks, as well.
I would, with only a minute left. We haven't had quick scores this week. We're long drives today. I dare you to give us the ball at the 50.
Well, you know what? And that's you kind of think there. You say, hey, give us the ball here. We'll take a shot at the end zone with our receivers and with Big Sainer. Why not?
Here, kitty. Maybe we're just setting them up for it.
Central Arkansas tied with Gosnell at 14. Dardanelle leading Hamburg 10-0. Fountain Lake over Arkadelphia 14-7. Nashville over Shiloh 14-0. Pulaski leading Pea Ridge 14-7. Pocahontas leading Star City 14-7. Of course, we're up 18-6, and Warren trailing 20-14. So that's the 4A scores that we have.
Some tight football right there in week 2.
Well, and that's what happens in the playoffs because you have 5 seeds and stuff. Although there was a couple of good 5-seed, 1-seed games last week. For the most part, this is the week that the games.
Everybody's talented.
Everybody's talented now. He just took my.
Took our rosters there. That's all right. We'll find. We know where he lives. Blake's going to be back deep. He's going to pick it up
At the 15, and can he get a little room? There's Blake. There's a seam, and Blake just drives all the way out to the 38-yard line.
Nice. We're going to start at the 38, 39-yard line right there. We're going to have a chance with 53 seconds left and three timeouts to get the ball down the field.
Okay, we are just looking, streaming it from I-40. The Southerly family is streaming it on I-40 East. The Burtons hope Coach uses timeouts in the last minute. I hope we do too. We got all three of them. We got a chance. We got to be careful here, though. You don't want to have a big turnover or anything to give them momentum going into the half.
Here I am, Riverboat Gambler, but I run the ball here. I might even spread it out, make it look like I'm throwing, but I run the ball here with my 3 timeouts.
And now Mayday, he's got Heltemus. Heltemus gets out of bounds, and a good play.
That's a good safe pass right there.
Yeah, picks up about, it wasn't a huge gain, about 4 yards on the catch.
Yeah, but look,
stops the
3
clock.
seconds? You run 3 seconds off the clock, you gain 3 or 4 yards. I'll take a couple of those. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I think what you may see is if we get this thing within about 30 seconds, you may see us go a little deeper down the field. What you don't want, they've got the kind of speed that on an interception or something, they have a big play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, we do have a field goal kicker. We have a field goal this year. 30 yards, right?
Here is Mayday, rolls, throws over the head of Heltemus. It's going to be 3rd down now and 6. Now you kind of want to run it because you're going to need to force a timeout if you don't make it.
Right, because they do have 2 timeouts.
They have 2 timeouts.
Also.
Here, this may be Sainer time.
Could be Sainer time. Again, like you said, I wouldn't mind a run. Really, I would probably ran on that play right there. 2nd down, I probably
run. Yeah, because you could have used a little bit of clock. So,
right.
But
just in case you don't pick up the first, you can run the clock out or make them spend one of their timeouts.
And now here is going to be, and he's got Sainer.
Not going to get a call right there because the pass is a little short. Got to get it over.
He's got to get it up.
Got to get it over where he can go up and get it. Got to get that outside shoulder. We didn't use any time hardly right there.
Going to have to punt here, and they're going to have about 30 seconds.
Do you have a fake punt?
All tied up
do we have a fake punt? That would be cool right here.
No, I wouldn't take my chances here. You don't want to. You've got a 2 touchdown lead here. You get the ball to start the second half.
We're going to line up like we're going for it. We're gonna make them take the timeout.
Well,
or we're going to take the timeout. We're going to take it pretty quick. Maybe we didn't break the huddle fast enough there, but
this would be a heck of a gamble here. I
don't think we're going for it, but if I'm going for it here, it's one of those unexpected. We didn't call a timeout. We got the punt team out there, and then all of a sudden we do like the Irwin fake punt like we did last year at Texas A&M. They're right before halftime. That's one of those where everybody thinks we're punting, but once you take the timeout, that's gone.
P. Ridge, and Pulaski are tied up at 14. So
sweet.
And Pulaski has 5 turnovers in the first half. Wow. To have 5 turnovers and be tied, you got to tip your hat to Pulaski.
Ask Alabama how that works out with 5 turnovers.
Ask them how it feels to be number 2. And
touche.
Watching from Burton, Grandma Burton, watching from Muldrow, Oklahoma.
We're lined up again to go for it. 4th and 7.
He's got it. He's got Disney. And Disney gets it. Wow. I am shocked. I am shocked right there.
That's big.
Wow.
In unison. Wow.
Wow. If you heard it in the background, it almost sounded like the church choir because we all said it at the same time.
What a gamble.
And we get an amen in the background. There we go. Hallelujah. All right, 1st down and 10. Tigers at the 48-yard line.
We're going to go on our three up set. Blake's going to be the up back right here. He's going to take off in pass formation.
And they're going deep. There's Falk. Big Falk. Oh!
Just a little bit over. We got 4 of those. We got 4 bullets in this gun, though.
And we got 2 timeouts still.
And 26 seconds. I don't mind with this touchdown. I don't mind running everybody out and hitting something underneath and then getting out of bounds or calling our timeout and then being closer to the end zone to take our shot. But I can't say much. We did get that 4th down play right here, so I can't complain.
Yeah, and what the – okay, we have a 2nd down and 10 as Cole Walker is the up back. Here's a roll. They're coming. There's a throw.
Oh, tipped twice and picked off.
And it's going to pick off. Wow. And it's a pick, and now Ashdown's going to have a shot to maybe go deep a couple times, and they have the weapons.
And throwing the ball like that, that's one of those risks that you're going to take. I mean, we were cool with that. We're okay with that. We didn't want it, but we're okay with that. We took that risk. By keeping and having it, we took a couple of plays away from them. They're going to have. Right. They've got 2 timeouts. They've got 21 seconds, and they have North Cross. The problem is they have a quarterback who is not as accurate as you would like to be. They've also got 12 guys. They had 12 guys on the field.
Okay, here is Hill from the shotgun. He drops back. He's looking. And there is a pass. Keep him in bounds.
Get him, Hutch.
Greens is going to get out of bounds 13 seconds. You definitely want to – that was McClellan. That's the first time we called McClellan tonight, I believe. Maybe a second time.
Right. I almost want, Zeke play a little deeper here than normal. Let's keep 4 guys back.
Well, keep it in front of you right now.
That's right. North Cross is going to be on this near side. Cole's going to be over.
We need to get a little bit of pressure on Hill, wouldn't?
They're going to motion a 3rd receiver over to this side,
and they're trying to isolate Norcross. He's dropping back.
He's going to. Oh, the receiver never even looked. Yeah.
It's 3rd down and 7 with 10 seconds. They got probably 2 plays.
If you're them, do you give the ball back to us with even a second on the clock, or do you run it here and hope that you get it down?
I mean, if I'm losing by 12, knowing I'm about to kick off to start the second half, you try to do what you can to score.
All right, you get a quick play right here, and it's 4th and long.
I take my odds. Okay, here we go. It's 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers. And now they're going to give him –
Cole almost had him.
Oh!
That's okay. That's not a bad deal. 4th down here. Yeah, they got 1 more shot, but
3 seconds here. If you're them, you definitely go throw it as long as you can and see what you can get. Although they're better off, Ryan. Honestly, they're better off to take a short pass and try to break it,
and have
probably than try to go long because they haven't been as accurate. But it's going to be 4th and 7, 3 seconds, the last play. We need to keep everything in front of us, fellas.
We do have our 2 deep safeties. We're calling the cornerbacks back. Cole McClellan's coming back. We got 4 guys rushing the passer. Cole's going to be back there. He's got to throw backing off. It's a
that's going to do it. Well, what a great first half for the Tigers.
It's a duck in the stands.
Wow, 18-6. A lot of excitement to end the half as Ashdown took it 55 yards to make it 6. Then we got an interception, and then they were able to come and give us a little bit of a heart stop there, but we were able to hold off. It's 18-6. Let's take a look. Go ahead and go through the stats. Well, before we do, we got the cheerleaders out there. Let's keep the camera on them.
Remember, Ms. Doring said, make sure.
Yeah, we got to make sure we have the cheerleaders here. So we're going to do that, and while we're doing that, we'll get the update on the stats. You got me muted? Okay, just real quick on the stats in the first half. Prairie Grove, total offense, 229 yards, Ashdown 81, most of that coming on a 55-yard touchdown drive them just before the half. Prairie Grove with 162 yards rushing, passing 67 yards, 33 yards passing for Ashdown, 48 on the ground. They've had 4 penalties for 25 yards. Prairie Grove with none. In time of possession, this is probably the telling stat. Prairie Grove, 16 minutes and 10 seconds, 7:50 for Ashdown. And that's, when you hold the ball twice as long and you have these drives of 88, 80, and 61, very, very impressive for the Tigers. Individually, Sam Dodd, 6 for 12, 67 yards, a touchdown pass. He also threw an interception just for the half. Big Blake Falk, 12 carries, 49 yards, a little bit below his average tonight. He has a touchdown. Kyle Sam, 3 carries, 24 yards. Sam Dodd, 2 carries, 23. Heltemus, 2 for 23. Saul Walker, 2 for 19. Cole Walker, 4 for 14. Anthony Johnson, 2 for 10. Dylan Sainer, 4 receptions, 53 yards. We used him a lot tonight. We used him early in the season, but we've had to use him, and he's, all year long we've talked about we've had him as a weapon that we just haven't had to use as much, and we've had to go to him in some critical downs tonight. Isaac Disney, 1 reception for 10 yards. Heltemus, 1 for 4. Ashdown on the other side, they've Green has 2 receptions, 21 yards. Number 4, Alexander, he's got 1 reception for 12 yards. And for on the ground, Norcross, 4 carries, 22 yards. Bishop, 2 carries for 14. Green, 5 carries, just 9 yards for Green. We've kind of bundled him up pretty well. Treadgill, he's got 1 carry for 2, and Hill 1 for 1. Well, we're going to take a break here. We'll run. I'm going to go through some scores, and then we'll do it. Central Arkansas and Gosnell at halftime, all tied up at 14. Dardanelle leading Handberg 17-7. Fountain Lake now trailing Arkadelphia 19-14. Nashville up big on Shiloh 21-0. Pea Ridge and Pulaski Robinson all tied up at 14 at halftime. Pocahontas leading Star City at halftime 14-7. Warren up 28-20 on Pottsville at halftime, and the Grove leading here 18-6 over Ashdown. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll run some commercials. We'll run some things from We'll run some messages from the AAA, and also want to recognize our East Lab students that's here. Christian Dowdy, Ben Lowe, and Sean Oakes. We appreciate them. They're up high, and they're in the cold tonight running the camera. Alex Nacho Henry, he's got the comfy job tonight. He's producing at the computer, and I hadn't seen any nachos other than him and Zach Arns' nachos earlier. Miles Eubanks, he is our IT guy, keeping us scores and stats, and overseeing everything, our East Lab instructor, Mr. Heath Whitley. We're going to come back for the second half in about 14 minutes.
You're listening to a broadcast of the Prairie Grove Tigers at pgtigersonline.com.
The schools participating in this football playoff game are members of the Arkansas Activities Association, as authorized by their school boards. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the Arkansas Activities Association. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this football playoff game, is a voluntary, nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility, which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation.
The schools participating in this football playoff game are members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by the school boards. The administrators of these schools have helped to write the rules and regulations that govern participation of students in competitive activities for the schools that are members of the Arkansas Activities Association. The Arkansas Activities Association, which is sponsoring this football playoff game, is a voluntary nonprofit educational association of some 500 junior and senior public and private high schools of Arkansas. The regulations which guide these events are adopted by the schools themselves and determine the type of program they believe to be the most desirable for high school youth. The Arkansas Activities Association is one of 50 state organizations that belong to the National Federation of State High School Associations. This association formulates policies, game rules, and standards for inter-school competition. The schools of Arkansas have adopted these rules on eligibility, which correspond to those recommended by the National Federation.
The Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught many things through sports. In addition to the skills, they learn self-control, ideals of fair play and honesty, respect for authority, and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences.
The Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught many things through sports. In addition to these skills, they learn self-control, ideals of fair play and honesty, respect for authority, and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences.
The Arkansas Activities Association believes that athletes are taught many things through sports. In addition to these skills, they learn self-control, ideals of fair play and honesty, respect for authority, and for opposing players. To learn these values results in maximum benefits from his or her athletic experiences.
The Arkansas Activities Association supports good sportsmanship. All spectators have a responsibility while watching an athletic contest because their actions influence high school youth. It is important that they display the best of sportsmanship to help instill proper attitudes and ideals in these youth.
The Arkansas Activities Association recognizes that an athlete represents more than themselves in athletic competition. They represent their team, their fellow students, their teachers, and their community. Athletes who display good sportsmanship reflect high moral standards.
The Arkansas Activities Association recognizes that athletes represent more than themselves in athletic competition. They represent their team, their fellow students, their teachers, and the community. Athletes who display good sportsmanship reflect high moral standards. The Arkansas Activities
Telco is a proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Everett Chevrolet, proud sponsors of Prairie Grove High School athletics, and also proud of their huge inventory, both new or used. You'll find what you're looking for at Everett Chevrolet. Are you looking for the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road? You're looking for the Chevy Silverado, and they've got them. How about the Chevy Camaro? How about the Chevy Corvette? It's all waiting for you at Everett Chevrolet. Family-owned and customer-friendly. Everett Chevrolet, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers! For over 100 years, the Luganbuehl name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganbuehl care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganbuehl. Stacy Luganbuehl, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Luganbuehl tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuehl.com.
The sky's the limit with My Blue checking from Arvest Bank. With My Blue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types of identity fraud events, financial or otherwise, anywhere in the world. You'll be able to deposit a check to My Blue just by using your smartphone, and you'll have the freedom of more branches and more hours. Have higher expectations about banking? Make the switch to My Blue checking, only from Arvest Bank.
Zing. Is it the work of a rocket scientist from NASA? Is it artificial intelligence from a distant planet? Zing is the new internet broadband service from PG Telco with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. No data caps and an online security feature that makes daily digital activity safe and reliable. Your internet used to be high speed. Now it's more like intergalactic. Zing delivers the experience of digital connections in remarkable ways, and it's ready to help you in takeoff. All you got to do is call PG Telco 846-7200. That's 846-7200.
Love God, love others, serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether supporting missionaries in Japan, in Africa, doing mission work in Cambodia and Haiti, or building homes in Texas, or fun for the entire family with Upward Basketball and Cheerleading, you'll find our members seeking to show love for God through love for our neighbors. If you are looking for a church home, we invite you to experience PGCC firsthand. We have convenient service times on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., and we have exciting ministries for your children and teens. Prairie Grove Christian Church, serving Western Washington County and beyond. Love God, love others, serve others. Prairie Grove Christian Church.
Sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Chevrolet, proud sponsors of Prairie Grove High School athletics, and also proud of their huge inventory, both new or used. You'll find what you're looking for at Everett Chevrolet. Are you looking for the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road? You're looking for the Chevy Silverado, and they've got them. How about the Chevy Camaro? How about the Chevy Corvette? It's all waiting for you at Everett Chevrolet. Family-owned and customer-friendly. Everett Chevrolet, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers! Everett Chevrolet, proud sponsor of Prairie Grove Athletics, is also home to the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road, the Chevy Silverado. And at Everett, they don't just have one or two. They have over 100 on the lot, every option, every color, so go pick yours out today. And at Everett Chevrolet, they're backed by a super service and parts department, champions in their own right. Everett Chevrolet, family-owned, customer-friendly, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers! For over 100 years, the Luganbuehl name has served the area of Prairie Grove with honor and integrity in a family's most dire time. 4 generations of excellence in service. All aspects of caring for your loved one are handled with tender care, as well as with the honor and dignity they deserve. The type of service, the monument, every single aspect is handled with that special Luganbuehl care, including the opportunity to work with them on pre-planning. If you have any questions, please call 846-2141. That's 846-2141. Lloyd Wayne Luganbuehl. Stacy Luganbuehl, J.C. Dobbs stand ready to continue that Luganbuehl tradition. For more information, they invite you to visit their website, luganbuehl.com.
The sky's the limit with MyBlue checking from Arvest Bank. With MyBlue, you'll sleep better at night knowing your checking account helps safeguard you and your family against identity theft, covering all types of identity fraud events, financial or otherwise, anywhere in the world. You'll be able to deposit a check to MyBlue just by using your smartphone, and you'll have the freedom of more branches and more hours. Have higher expectations about banking? Make the switch to MyBlue checking, only from Arvest Bank.
Zing. Is it the work of a rocket scientist from NASA? Is it artificial intelligence from a distant planet? Zing is the new internet broadband service from PG Telco with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. No data caps and an online security feature that makes daily digital activity safe and reliable. Your internet used to be high speed. Now it's more like intergalactic. Zing delivers the experience of digital connections in remarkable ways, and it's ready to help you in takeoff. All you got to do is call PG Telco 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco is a proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. Everett Chevrolet, proud sponsors of Prairie Grove High School athletics, and also proud of their huge inventory, both new or used. You'll find what you're looking for at Everett Chevrolet. Are you looking for the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road? You're looking for the Chevy Silverado, and they've got them. How about the Chevy Camaro? How about the Chevy Corvette? It's all waiting for you at Everett Chevrolet. Family-owned and customer-friendly. Everett Chevrolet, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers! Everett Chevrolet, proud sponsor of Prairie Grove Athletics, is also home to the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road, the Chevy Silverado. And at Everett, they don't just have one or two. They have over 100 on the lot, every option, every color, so go pick yours out today. And at Everett Chevrolet, they're backed by a super service and parts department, champions in their own right. Everett Chevrolet, family-owned, customer-friendly, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers!
Okay, we're back, getting ready to have the second half kickoff. Tigers will receive.
Back deep, we'll have Blake Falk back there.
And the Tigers are kind of set up in the good hands, folks.
We do. We kind of, some of those guys that are usually back there in the back receiving, we move them up about, 20, 25 yards deep right here. You've got Elder and Laird and Heltemus and Disney and Clay Fiddler. And then on your front line, a little bit more beat, but still good hands. You got Dylan, you got Coop, you got Mayday. I'm looking right over there. That may either be Weston Smith, I think, and then Jack Stone.
Well, the kicker, number 23, is Kirkland Threadwell. He's got the old strap on for the straight foot kicker. You don't see that as much these days. You used to see that all the time back in the heyday.
Back in the heyday. Does that mean back in your day?
There you go. That's a good kick. Falk's going to field it at the 15. Falk's over to the 30. Can he break one more? No, he's going to be brought down at the 30.
Good job on the tackle right there, getting low, not giving Blake a chance to break that tackle.
A good tackle that time. I missed the number because he did a good job of wrapping up and getting Blake down right at the 30. So the Tigers will start 1st and 10. Boy, a good drive here. Be nice.
Be the way to start out, just like we did in the first half. We of course, we were on defense first in the first half, but then once we got it, bad field position, but put together a 6-minute drive and put some points on the board. We'll set up here in our 2 flip set, heavy to the right.
And now
it's going to be a give to Kyle Sam. Blake leads the way there, and Kyle's going to pick up 5. Maybe, about 5.
Star City's up 21-14 now on Pocahontas.
Nice.
So
let's take care of business and have another one at home.
Second down and 5 for the Tigers. DeMarcus Cooper, Gavin Heltemus come in.
Here we'll go back to probably our 2 tight double wing set with Blake in the up back right there. Kyle Sam the only one really in the backfield where you normally see the running backs at.
And who's going to go in motion?
Blake's
and it's going to be Heltemus in motion.
Be careful.
Heltemus cuts it up. Oh, wow, he stays on his feet. Heltemus, wow. He was hit hard. I believe that was 19 Northcross. But Heltemus gets back to his feet, gets close back to that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's the other Northcross, number 19. He's the one that was actually
got a little
bit banged up earlier. So good to see that he's back. I wish he wouldn't, do that, but I'm glad that he's back.
Well, he's back, and he had a nice hit. But you know what? That's a
second one that they didn't really wrap up.
That was the thing. He didn't wrap him up, although he was able to stop the forward progress. Now Prairie Grove, 3rd down, and let's call it 3rd and 6. And now Mayday back, going deep. He's got Disney. Disney's. He's got it!
Wow, what a catch. Great job. Great job. Wow, he just went over the top and got that.
Let's watch that one again, Ryan. Here we go.
You better have it on replay, Nacho.
Oh, he's got it. He's got his nachos. He's going to be at 100%. Here we go. He goes deep. Man, what concentration. He gets it. Nice job by the defender. It's bobbled. He stays with it, and he brings it in at the 29. Big, great catch by Sir Isaac Disney.
Disney's going to stay in here at wide receiver. Heltemus at wingback. We're going to have twins to the near side.
And now here is the give. No, fake, pumps. Going deep again to Disney.
They got Northcross on him that time. They got the faster one. He's got the head shake there like, I'm just as fast.
Yeah,
that ain't that big
and
a deal.
I'll tell you something. Brandon Northcross is a very good athlete.
Yes,
you saw it right there. He's run the ball well for them, and he did a good play right there. Give the young man credit.
Well, that one not as high where Disney could go make a play on it. It was a little bit lower where they had to run to go get it. And Northcross has got just as much speed.
He's got as much speed, and he's got good hops. And because Disney was behind him, but he made a good defensive play. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. So Prairie Grove with a big play and tried to go right back to the end zone. Now 2nd and 10 for the Tigers. And now
it looked like a little movement right there. I thought the defense twitched, but it's probably because of an offensive player.
It looks like Fiddler. He's pointing at Fiddler.
Now, the thing that's going to be different here is Northcross does play a lot of press coverage.
Number 26, it was Fiddler.
Well, and the thing is, Northcross is going to get right up there in his grill. He's going to play some press coverage. He's going to make you get around him and beat him.
Well, that's the first penalty of the night on Prairie Grove, a 5-yard step off. So after that shot to the end zone was not successful. Now it's going to be 2nd and 15 for the Tigers.
Which, if I ran a 4.45 and I was quite that big of an athlete, I would also run press coverage and say, I dare you to get by me, and if you do, I'll catch you.
Now with DeMarcus, and now here is Falk's got some room. Blake's got it. Look at Blake. He's going to get close down to the 20-yard line. He's going to be knocked down about the 22. So a good run by Blake Falk, and that's what we needed to kind of make this third and manageable. Now we're got 2 downs.
Sainer zone. Actually, right here we're really instilling our run. We don't have to go to Dillon right here.
It's 3rd and 4.
I said that early.
Yeah.
If you're on the other side of the field, I think you go to Dillon. Over here, we still got 2 runs.
Well, it's 3rd down, and you got 4 to go. You've got 2 plays to make it.
Double wing, double tight again.
Tigers.
No, we'll just go double tight.
No, we got that's our base set.
No, that's it's our base set, but we got DeMarcus in there as the tight end.
And there's Kyle
Sam. It's going to be the read.
Kyle Sam, he's going to be, it's going to depend on the spot. It's going to be close. I think he's going to get short.
Spot,
he's going to be short.
That spot was not that great.
It's going to be short. They're going to measure, but based off of where looking at that far field.
Just a little farther than that. Someone said don't open it. Sounds like spam.
I think he's a tad short here, Ryan, just based off of looking on the far side of the field, but it's going to be close. And he is short, and it's got to be an inch or 2. He's short. He's got a little ways to go.
Do we have? What do we got here? Quarterback sneak.
You got
Mayday.
I think you go Mayday, or you can even put Big Cole Walker.
Where's Cole Walker at right here? Can he run quarterback? Could he take the snap and go?
With Mayday size, I think I'd do a quarterback sneak here.
I think so too. And then get Cole Walker and just say, hey, push him, make sure he gets it.
And I would put someone like Cole Walker behind him in the fullback position to give him that push. Well, it's 4th down and a yard. This is a critical play for Ashdown, because if Ashdown can stop here,
little momentum.
They scored. They were the last to score.
Right. So Olmo's still in their favor at the moment. We've driven the ball, but it's been that slow, methodical drive that we're not used to this year. I mean, we've been a quick strike. I'm glad that we're showing patience and that we're taking care of the ball, and we're doing these.
Here we go. Here we go. And Mayday's got it. He's got the first down. He's got it easily. Mayday gets it inside.
I wonder right there if when he goes under center that there's a look right there where, hey, if it's this, you do that. Yeah. If not, then you go ahead and do the sneak.
Well, he got 2 yards, 2 full yards on the carry, and it's going to be down inside just right at the 18-yard line, and now under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Prairie Grove started this drive at their own 30.
I could feel them, throwing the ball here. I like the run here.
I like the run here right now. We're first down and 10.
Split Dillon out so that they can see him. He may be a decoy, and he is.
And
we're going to give it to Kyle Sam, but
he's only going to get a yard, maybe 2.
Blake's probably a little bit more open right there in space, but I don't mind the call. I really don't. When you get Dillon out like that, they focus on him.
2nd down and 8. Well, we're seeing 2nd and 8. Well, they spotted 2nd and 9. 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 17-yard line of Ashdown.
And we'll go twins to the near side here. 2 backs in the backfield, Sam and Falk.
And this is going to be a quick pitch to Falk. That's a hold on the corner. Yep, they got it. Yep, Hutch had a hold. And
hold on Hutch.
That's going to be, yep. He got him right there. You could see it. If he had held his arms in, he'd have been okay. You can't, once you extend those arms out like that, you're going to get that call.
A guy that doesn't get a lot of penalties there. So
that's going to back us up to the 30-yard line because that's a spot foul. So we lost really 13 yards on that play. So now it brings up a 3rd down for the Tigers.
Looks like Shiloh Christian. Is that right? Star City 21-14 still. There towards the end of the 3rd quarter. I saw the SC and I went to Shiloh automatically.
And now here is straight drop back. And looking in the middle, there's Sainer. It's going to be over his head and intercepted. And that was intercepted, I believe. Toshnik Bishop with that interception, and that's the second one for Mayday. And
Dylan
now
kind of slowed up right there and kind of got ready for the jump, and he should have just kept running. I think he would have got a penalty right there, pass interference. That guy was really probably going to be in his way.
Well, big defensive stop that time for Ashdown as the Tigers were on the move again, got back in the red zone, but unable to convert this time. So Ashdown with a chance to close this thing to a one score as they start 1st and 10 at their own 20, 7:45 to go in the third. Tigers really need to step up defensively here to keep momentum. They scored last. They've held us out of the end zone and twice now, and so
North Cross.
They moved. There was a movement. They didn't call no flag.
It's going to be a quarterback keep all the way to the right side. Disney's going to push him out.
And they did not. There was a movement back there, but no call.
He went pretty early there.
So they have found their offense with Norcross against the Tigers. He picks up 14 yards. Boy, I thought we were going to get a penalty there. Didn't get it, and that's okay. Defense needs to step up here. It's 7:38 to go.
Northcross is actually taking the snaps right now.
So he's straight. This is
wildcat look,
and he's just going to now. And this time that's Dakota Woods, and he kind of stows him back.
Good. Maybe somebody get one of those what do you call it, a decleater, big hit, ear hole. Let's let him know that we're here, and maybe it'll soften him up a little bit.
He picks up a 4-yard gain there up to the 38-yard line, 2nd down and 6.
And they're going to go back to
now this is going to be Jaden Hill.
Northcross will be split out to this side. Man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And now's a quick pass, and now there's Laird, gets him out of bounds, but it's a 1st down. So, this is when I watched them on film. This is what I saw more of what they did, what they're doing right now. And they haven't done it a lot tonight.
No, the first half they really did struggle until that last possession when they finally started, feeding Northcross, or you're thinking about him so much that other guys are open. And you really need to do that if when you got a pony like that. You're saying like we would do with Dylan. We look at him quite a bit, and everybody kind of focuses on him. It opens up the rest of the game.
Here's
for
a quick
else.
pass to this
that
side, and he dropped it. Okay, it's going to be 2nd down and 10, and we need something here to get a little momentum back on our side. And
right, even just a stop. I mean, it doesn't have to be huge. Get a stop, get a punt, and let's get our offense going. We're still moving the ball.
We're moving the ball. We just that time penalty kind of shot us in the foot.
The one thing that does hurt us is we're used to the big strike. So when we're not scoring at will, it messes with us a little bit. We feel like we're not doing as good.
Here's the play right up the middle. He's going to go. He's going to go.
Got him down, Disney.
Disney gets him, and now this game.
And Disney. Thank goodness, just like last week, we did get a stop there to 1 and had an opportunity to get a stop, and they fumbled. Here, I don't see a fumble happening, but at least we do get the stop and give us a chance.
What you're starting to see from Ashdown now is the fight in them. It was 18-0, looked like Prairie Grove had control, even looked like they had an onside kick to really blow it, and now Ashdown's really stepped up.
That onside kick that they called not an onside kick is really changed
and there's
the
a
game
keeper.
Here. He didn't get it.
He didn't get it that time. He's going to be short.
We got the ball, but they're going to – hey, why don't they give us that same treatment they gave them earlier and say, well, they have the ball right there.
He's short of the first of the touchdown, and boy, this is a critical set of downs here at the goal line. Down to 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. We're halfway through the third quarter.
Why not Northcross at quarterback right now? They got him split out to the left here. There's no way I don't run him at quarterback.
They've got Hill under center. He goes again, and this time he's not going to get it again. So now it's
good
third.
job right there by Hoskins and Cole Walker to stuff that up.
He may have actually lost the step that time. They're coming right back up, trying to do a quick one. And this time,
he goes again.
This time he gets in. And the Panthers have now closed the lead from 18-0 to 18-12. And we have a ball game, folks.
we're going to have to figure it out and have an adjustment there. With Northcross, with us focusing so much on him, with him in the backfield, and then they split him out, and we're still so focused on him, we're going to struggle.
Well, it's going to. We need a touch. We need points next time we have the ball. We were driving well last time, had the turnover and penalties, and now all of a sudden the game that was in control has kind of gotten away from the Tigers. As Ashdown's going for two.
Northcross split to the far side. Number 2 to the near side, Cameron Solomon. Quarterback takes it from under center. It's a pitch to Green.
Green, he cuts back, and there's a penalty, but he didn't make it.
Hopefully that's on them, a hold, and we can decline that and call it no good.
Can we give a ref penalty if he hits that guy in the head with the flag?
So let's see. It's probably going to be declined just the way. He's going to decline it. So Tigers have gotten now things are getting a little interesting. It's 18-12 as Ashdown has all the momentum. They scored there before the half, held the Tigers before the half, held us on the first possession, and have scored 2 out of their last 3 possessions. So all of a sudden, a game, again, like I said, that was fairly well in hand is now very close. Now Disney's back deep, and we need a touchdown. We need points this time on this drive. We were driving last time, Ryan.
We were. We got a little impatient, threw it deep to Dylan once and did good, and then we did it again, and they had a guy over the top of Dylan, which is what most people do, and we overthrew him just a hair, and he was able to pick it off. So they'll get back in the same hands formation. We'll be ready for the onside if it's going to be there. Number 23 for Ashdown will be kicking again.
Treadwell to kick. Treadwell's going to kick. Here he goes. And he kicks it deep. And it's going to go
out of bounds.
Elder's going to down it at around the 36 or 26-yard line. Wasn't going to go out of bounds. Elder made the right.
I started to say, you don't want to give it a chance.
Right.
I mean, I thought it might, but you don't want to give it the chance. It's better to just fall on it.
Well, Tigers.
You know, that's big hearing that Pea Ridge is tied up with Pulaski Robinson there. Pulaski team that's done pretty well in the 4A this year. Pea Ridge, someone say, oh, that's a weak conference, and Prairie Grove's, the only one right now. No. We got some other teams showing up. Dodd under center.
Here is Dodd. Dodd's going to keep, and Sam Mayday. He's got some room. Mayday gets close to the first down, and we need points this time, Ryan.
Good job, Dodd. That was a great run. He followed Blake right up in the hole. It's almost like a read play, but Dodd keeps it instead of giving it to the fullback. The fullback was flanked out that time. So we're going to get a first down. Great way to start the drive. Keep it going. I'd run that until they stop it.
Well, we definitely need to, sustain a drive here, run some clock off, and put the ball in the end zone. We got Cole Walker at fullback, Blake Falk at the halfback position. Wing back is Saul Walker. Give's going to be to Falk. Falk, can you get – there's Falk. He's got some room. Falk.
First down.
2 straight runs by the Tigers with double-digit gains, and the Tigers now moving the ball.
Another thing I'm looking at here, and I'm just thinking out loud, they're really undersized on this near side towards us. I almost put Dylan back over here on the side, get heavy, and run right at them. I know they got some speed on this side, but they're light on this side.
And now the Tigers with the ball at the 49.
We'll be in our base set here.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. Here is the wingback
reverse.
burst. There is
Heltemus.
And another double-digit gain, 3 straight. And the Tigers moving the ball, doing what we do best. And we just got back to our basic offense. Yep. And, we haven't. We've been moving it and doing different things all night. We got back just to Prairie Grove.
And nothing wrong
football.
with that. Nothing wrong with that.
18 first downs for the Tigers. Star City and Pocahontas all tied up at 21 now. And I'm sure they're watching this game as well. Did they not call? Are they going to measure?
They're going to measure. Well, while they're measuring, I'm going to give a shout-out. I just got a text saying that Stella is watching at home. So my wife and my daughter are at home watching tonight. So I'll let her hear her name there one time. There you go, Dad of the Year right here. Self-proclaimed. I'm humbled too.
And it's a first down for the Tigers and a much-needed first down. Come on, guy. Put it down. He was trying to pull it and see if he could make it 10 yards and 3 inches, I think. First down for the Tigers, on the move again. You know, other than the one just before the half where we were trying to score, we've really moved the ball most of the time tonight. And even last time we moved the ball, we've had, I guess that would be 5. This is our 6th possession of the night. Is that correct? And our 6th possession.
Base set.
We scored on 3 of 5. Here is Falk. Falk's got the corner. Blake Falk.
Great block by Dylan right
somebody
there.
Blocked downfield. No, somebody blocked downfield.
What?
Penalties is what hurt the last drive. We've got to be smart.
Well, I didn't really see what was going on. I was looking at Dylan. Dylan had a great block right there, pushing his guy out of bounds almost.
It depends on where it is. It's going to be a spot foul, holding against Prairie Grove, but where was the foul from?
Trying to listen here.
Well, I'm trying to see where's the spot foul.
Well, that first guy that just threw it, I thought was holding the spot, but
okay, he was. So we really lost. It'll be first down and about a yard. So, man, the penalties you can't when you're getting double-digit runs like that, and you really don't need a hold right there.
You know, luckily it remains first down, and because the spot was pretty much a first down, it's just going to be first and 12, 13. It's just like we just got a first down.
But you know, Ryan, when you're holding down there, you've already got the yardage.
Right.
There is Cole Walker. And Walker staying on his feet. Cole Walker, there he goes.
I'd like to see a couple more Tigers pushing him down the field.
It's gonna be more like 2nd and 8 now, and
flying solo there. You know, you'd like to see 1 or 2 more guys just kind of helping him out down the field there.
Blake Falk checks back in. Tigers really need to do something on this possession.
Second and 8. Dot in the shotgun. Trips to this side. Blake's going to have to be still. He had a little motion there.
There's Sainer. Sainer's got the first down inside the 30.
Good.
A good fire that time from Sam Mayday Dodd.
Yeah, that was a strike. If we want to go back to his baseball playing days, that was a strike.
First down at the 28. And again, Prairie Grove has driven the ball, you know, on 6 possessions tonight. 5 of them we've gotten down into this area, and the one of those was just before the half that we didn't quite get this far down. But
right,
it's first down and 10 for Prairie Grove. Ball at the 28. They are lining up for the run, and now here's Falk. He's looking for some room. Nice pursuit that time by the linebacker.
Blake.
And Blake just stays on his feet, gets close to the 20.
Such a strong runner right
there. He is. The linebacker made a really good play. He came up and he hit Blake, but Blake able to, with his strength just to drive.
Even in the midst of a cut, Blake still has strength. Like, he just runs with a low center of gravity there. Because a lot of times a guy cuts, he's off whack. If a guy gets hit, he's going down. Blake cuts and he can still lay a licking.
Well, that's going to be about almost a 7-yard game. Let's call it a 7-yard game. Second down and long 3 for the Tigers.
3 set. We got to split out to both sides. Helped on one, Disney on the other. Dodd takes a snap.
Here is Cole Walker. Walker driving, stays on his feet, and Cole Walker gets down to the 16.
Love the way he holds the ball, though.
Yeah,
both arms. He don't care about the speed. He don't care about breaking out. He just is going to hold that ball and get us our first down.
And he does, and now the Tigers inside the 20. 2 minutes, 32 seconds. 20 first downs in the game tonight for the Tigers.
Well, and you're talking about probably 5 for Ashdown, so, I mean, maybe 6.
But the most important stat is the 18-12. And really, you know, you look at the yardage, everything else, Prairie Grove has a domination, but you're only up by 6 points. Here's Falk. Falk, he's hit. Boy, he is driving hard. He's going to get inside the 14.
You know, this is a type of game where you'll see Falk carry more than he's carried all year. 1, because it's a close game and we're actually playing in the second half. But 2, he is the horse. I mean, he is the one that we're going to ride. But we haven't had to yet.
We're under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. This is a critical drive for Prairie Grove, a very critical drive for the Tigers. Need to put it in the end zone this time. 18-12, 1:45 to go in the third. Mayday Dodd under center. Here is the give or keep. And a good defensive play. Nice job that time. That's Tasnik Bishop. Good read that time by the defense. and that's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Tigers.
Bishop's almost at like a safety position back there, and he fires and gets in the backfield, read that perfectly.
He really did, and now it's 3rd down and a passing down. And now if you're Ashdown, you know Prairie Grove's going to pass. They don't have the long field to deal with here. So
right. You don't have to get it in the end zone here. Again, I run some of my speed guys off, and then I drag Dylan across the middle, or I put in someone and just drag him across the middle. Get the top off the defense. Take Dylan and send him long.
Okay.
And get someone out in the flat.
Here we go, 3rd down and 12, and now he threw it
opposite direction. He got Heltemus touchdown.
Give him 6. Oh, Gavin Heltemus gets it in the end zone. Oh, we needed it. Oh.
You know exactly what we're talking about there. Dylan took the top of the defense off right there, going to the right, and Helton's able to cross him, going the other way, and beat his guy and be open.
Wow, I'll tell you what, I didn't see Heltemus from my angle.
No, we're all looking at Dylan.
Well, no, but my angle, I couldn't see him because I got blocked from there. And I'm like, he just threw up a wounded duck. I didn't think there was anybody over there.
I see Dylan going across. I'm like, well, we're going to Dylan. It's our waggle look. But, no, we bring in a near side guy to the other side.
And it's a big 2-point conversion. We need to get one. We haven't got one all night. This time it's Falk. Falk, he's going to get in there, and we get the 2-point conversion.
He's got a dirty little cut right there, but it works.
Wow, that was huge for the Tigers, and now up 14, another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. Let's take a break. The Tigers, do we have that on replay before we go to break? Let's see if we can do that replay real quick. There we go. Let's look at this play again. Well, there we go. Who we got up here? Dowdy, come on now. Let's go to commercial break. We'll be back after this.
PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200.
Norcross deep, and now the Tigers, I'll tell you what.
Focused on progress.
We needed that so Link could be all right over here.
At my age, my heart can't take all that. Here we go. Tigers looking at it.
Galton's going to be the kicker. We're going to go ahead and break the huddle this time and not try the onside, but he's going to give the quick pooch.
And it's going to go
to number 3. Saul, he breaks a tackle right there with Saul. You know where they're going to get it at the 45 anyway.
Well, we actually had him We
did. Saul had him and kind of arm tackled him there.
And that was number 3, Monteric Brown, but he gets it up to the 45 with 37 seconds to go here.
I liked the kick and the location.
I did too.
Really did.
I did too.
A little closer to the sideline maybe, but you don't want it to go. Well, I mean,
even if it goes out of bounds. Yeah, you almost want to kick it out of bounds around the 30, and then that's almost what you want to do.
Right.
That's
probably better than the attempt onside.
It looks like they got Norcross back at the
quarterback.
And they're just he's going to take it, give. They're just doing kind of a wildcat look. This time the Tigers him up. You got Woods, you got Walker. Let's see who else we got coming out of there. You got Kyle Sam. You got Laird. Wow, Hoskins. Cole McClellan. Hoskins. A lot of guys. That's what you want to see right there.
Now, watch if they do that another time. Everybody flies there. He'll end up throwing a pass somewhere, as good of an athlete he is. So that's one thing we got to be careful with.
Hill comes back in as quarterback. 27-21 Star City with 5:19 left over on the other side of the state. Here is Hill from the shotgun.
Going to be in the flank this time.
And the time's going to run out.
Quarter.
We got the 4th and final quarter. Here we go. Let's take a break after this. Tigers leading 26-12.
Everett Chevrolet, proud sponsors of Prairie Grove High School athletics and also proud of their huge inventory, both new or used. You'll find what you're looking for at Everett Chevrolet. Are you looking for the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road? You're looking for the Chevy Silverado, and they've got them. How about the Chevy Camaro? How about the Chevy Corvette? It's all waiting for you at Everett Chevrolet. Family-owned and customer-friendly. Everett Chevrolet, I-49 at Elm Springs Road. Everett Chevrolet says, go Tigers.
Here we go as Hill, 2nd down and 10. Hill, quick, pumps, looking long. He's got it, and it's complete. Disney on the coverage, but not before a reception.
And that's all set up because of North Cross.
Cameron Solomon that time. Yeah, they just did the pump fake. Disney kind of came up. Was that Disney or Heltemus? That was Disney, wasn't it? Heltemus is on the far. Heltemus on the far. Yeah, you're right. Heltemus on the far side. Heltemus bid a couple of times tonight. And now Ashdown back in business. They're going to give to Green. Green going to pick up 3 or 4 yards down to the Prairie Grove 25. 11:45 to go in the ball game. You know, Ashdown, what they ended up doing in most of the first half, they did not have North Cross in the game. And now, ever since he's been part of the offense, they've been moving the ball. And now Hill from the shotgun. He takes it. Quick pass.
Get it to North Cross this time.
He's got it, and he breaks a tackle, and he's going to be finally brought down. I believe that was Laird over there to make the tackle.
I think so. He's going to gain quite a few, but at least he's down. That's the thing you want with him.
Here comes Sainer into the game. And now they're really starting to utilize North Cross. Also on the far side is Solomon, who's caught a big pass as well. 1st down and 10, ball at the Prairie Grove 13, 11:15 to go in the ball game. Another quick pass. Wow, this time he had a lot of room. They go to the opposite sides. Wow, they're at the 1.
You know, that's one of those plays really hard to defend, especially with all the guys that we have committed.
To the other side that time,
right.
And so he had single coverage over there and able to make a good play, and now
they're going to get in the shotgun real quick. Number 1 back in the shotgun.
That's
likely
Hill.
to be like a delayed
He's
run.
going to hand it to Green.
I don't think he got it.
Green didn't get in.
Good job by Hoskins right there. Hutch was on the quarterback. Hoskins on the running back. That's exactly the way you play that option or that read. It's not really an option. They're going to be at the 1 still. They're going to bring in a heavier package, bringing in that fullback I was telling you about.
Well, we're down to 10:40 to go in the ball game. Prairie Grove could sure use a goal line stand here.
The kicker is the fullback.
76. He's a big young man. Well, actually,
23.
No, 23. I'm sorry.
I formation. He's going to give it to
and
number
Green
10.
gets in. And so 3 out of their last 4 possessions, Ashdown has really found their offense. It's 26-18.
Thank goodness they didn't at the beginning and let us build a little bit of a lead.
They have stuck with it tonight and still playing hard. And, you know, that's a sign of a very
it's a good team.
A team that's got a lot of heart. They've stayed and they fought.
Like I said, you have 8 to 10 returning starters on both sides of the ball, which some of those are the same guys.
A big 2-point conversion here for Ashdown. They're going to give
again, same play, but
they're not going to make it, and we stop at 26.
Good job. Cole Walker's right there. Laird's right there. Looking at the bottom of the pile, that looks like 25 probably. I'm guessing. No, it's 28. That's Burton.
So the Tigers stopped that 2-point conversion. Now they're forced to make a 2-point conversion next time. So 10-23, the Tigers, boy, another – I think another –
that extra little cushion right
there.
Yeah,
you need another touchdown to really keep this thing in hand. Do that. Okay, we're back. Alex B., yes, we did need that. The Burtons, like I said, Burton's grandma, she's watching. I'll tell you, this thing is, well, you know, when it was 18-0, we were kind of relaxing, starting to think about, well, will we play home or over in Pocahontas? Wasn't sure what it'd be. Now we just want to make sure we get out of here alive, and, boy, it is
they can score.
They can score, absolutely. You know, early on, and now they've really gone to what they do well, which is those short, little quick passes. And
you know, and it's what we struggle with. I mean, I know we have speed on the outside, but we're a run-stop team, and you get those quick passes outside, it's a little bit harder for us. They're going to onside it there.
There's
Dylan's
Sainer.
got it. Go down. Good job,
Sainer
Dylan.
goes down at the 45.
Smart play right there.
Now Prairie Grove, this is really one of our best starting positions of the night.
If not, is our best starting position.
It is the best starting position. You know, and that's something, if you go back and look at all our games this year, we've had wonderful starting field position all year long.
Right.
Tonight, our drives have been
long.
Let's see, we had an 88, an 80, a 61, and I think, what was the last drive that we had, the yardage on that one? 74. So 74 9 plays. So we've had 74, 60, was it 69? 61, 88, and 80. So first down and 10 for the Tigers. Here is up the middle.
Kyle Sam.
He's not gonna get much. Oh, we got a good spot on that one.
Well, I mean, forward progress there. He did get really close to being stopped right there. That may be an extra half yard there, but he was met. P. Ridge is up. That's awesome.
P. Ridge now leading in that game, 28-21 over Pulaski Robinson.
That'll be a surprise of the week.
If they can hang on, hope the Tigers can hang on here with 9:50 to go in the game. Second down and a 7 for the Tigers. Here is Blake Falk. Falk's got some room. And Falk's going to get close to the 47-yard line. They're going to spot at the 48.
We'll take a run like that. Get us a 3rd and short, very manageable. Good blocks on the outside right there. You almost like to see him keep going with his momentum, but he loves that cutback. It wasn't there as much last time, but a lot of times he'll cut back, he'll break a tackle.
This is a big 3rd down, Ryan. It's 3rd down, ball at the 48, 9:20 to go. Tigers need this. I do not want to get a 4th down at this. If we get a 4th down at the 30, that's one thing, but not here. Here is the give. Falk.
Give it to Blake.
He's going to be short. No, he's going to be short. It depends on where they're going to give him the spot. If it's going to be about a yard short, though. No, I know he's not going to
for it from there, but
yep. They're going to get at the 46-yard line, get a spot. So it's going to be 4th down and a yard for the Tigers. The biggest 4th down play of the
Blake's
season
got
right
to
here.
come out because of his helmet. I like to see Cole Walker in here. Let him carry it or
Pocahontas takes lead 28-27, 1:36 to go over on the other side of the state. Here's the Tigers, 4th down and 1, 8:50 to go in the ball game.
Double tight.
There is someone called a timeout, I believe. Timeout, Prairie Grove.
There wasn't a flag, so that had to have been a timeout. He didn't like the look right there.
Now they can bring Blake back in now, I believe.
Right. Yeah, you burn a timeout, you can get Blake back in there. I don't think they like the look right there. They had quite a few guys up around the center. That looked like a pass play, probably to Dylan, a dump, or a quick strike to someone, but
it's a big play here, Ryan, because if you do not make it here, you give Ashdown the ball. They've had so much momentum since
do you punt it?
No, I don't think so. I think here you got to go, you got to make it, and you got to run some time.
You should be able to make it. I mean, I know it's a long one, but you should. If you can't, you deserve to be in a pickle. But
this is a big play, and the play selection here is also critical.
You could play it safe. You could. I don't want to, but you could.
Here we go. It's 4th down and a yard. Huge play. Here comes Cole Walker into the game. And now coming out is Kyle Sam. 17 seconds on the play clock, down to 15. It's 4th down and a yard for the Tigers. There is the give. Cole Walker. There's big Cole. Cole Walker gets inside the 40 down to the 36.
We needed that. Put it on the senior's back right there.
And, I like what we did there. We called that play, and then we ran him in thinking, well, he's not going to get it because he's coming in. And
wait. Hey, we wanted the beef out there.
And now we're down to 8:35 to go. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball at the Ashdown 36.
2 tight end set.
Big
Saul
play.
Walker split out to from the wingback position, split out to the near side. Walker and Blake. It's going to be a sweep.
Falk is. I think
stay with that, Ethan.
You know what?
He still makes yards.
He still got some yards.
And I'm okay with Ethan right there. If you don't have it, don't get a hold. And so that's okay. I think that guy kind of felt that it was about to happen where he's going to lose it, so he went on to the next guy.
Well, and I think Falk that time made that cut maybe a tad early that time.
Right.
But 2nd down and 7. Pocahontas, like I said, that game's down to 1 minute and 36 seconds. It's probably less than that now.
All right, 2 tight end set once again.
7:45 to go in the game. Here is Dodd under center. He's going to turn. He's going to give. Here's the wingback reverse. And, wow, this time they're there waiting on Gavin Helteman.
Man, I don't know what Gavin saw there, but there was an avenue in between Carrillo and Sainer as they pulled across right there. It might have opened up a little bit late, but if you go back to the film, I think there was a hole there, and he kind of cut back a little early.
Something that wouldn't be a bad play here. The play we ran against Westford, we were to bring in and DeMarcus Cooper with that little tight end release. With having Sainer out there, they got Sainer at the tight end position. It's 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers. We got 2 downs to make it.
It's going to be our waggle play, but we're going to go deep. They're going to say they just got their feet tangled up. Heltman is kind of saying, hey, he's down in front of me. How can I have a chance? Also had Dylan wide open in the middle of the field there. If he could get it over the top, I say wide open. He wasn't wide open. He had a guy underneath him.
Big 4th down here for the Tigers. We need to convert here, Ryan. We have run some clock off. It's down to 7 minutes, 1 second to go in the game.
Yeah, this is where I go to Dylan. How do you not? And if not, you use him as a really good decoy.
And they've got their best man over there on him. And now here is Mayday. He's got a
good block right there by Walker.
Oh, Mayday dropped it.
Oh, Dylan, he had it too. Hit him right there where he needed to hit him.
Let's look that again. I want to see if Norcross got his hand on it. He may have gotten his hand on it that time. Let's go. He's going to go a little slow-mo here. He cuts. Dylan he got it right there, and then a good release. The ball may have been – no, he may have just dropped that one that time. Tough play, but now Ashdown with a chance to go down and tie this game. It's 26-18, 6:59 to go.
All right, defense. Again, nothing deep. Keep them in front of you. The long drive doesn't kill us. The quick score does.
There it is. Quick drop. Looking. He's going to go deep.
He caught that. Heltman had decent position right
there. Yeah, that's
there.
Cameron Solomon on that one, and it's a good catch by Solomon. And now Ashdown is in business. They're down to the Prairie Grove 32-yard line. So just like that, Ashdown, the quarterback has not been overly accurate tonight. Now that was one of his best passes of the night.
3 games that I've watched of Ashdown, this being the 3rd, that was the best pass I've seen that quarterback make.
Nice pass, nice catch. Give the guys credit. And now Ashdown moving the ball on Prairie Grove inside the 35-yard line. Here is a quick pass.
Northcross,
he breaks a tackle, and he's going to be close to the first, but he's a little short. 6:37 to go in the game. These quick passes, they have really been effective since really late in the first half. They've really come with this, and now they're going a little faster.
Again, shotgun, number 1, Bishop.
Well, we don't have anybody over the slot really out there.
They're going to give to number 10.
That's Green. Green's got the first down. There's a ball on the ground.
Wow, great hit by Johnson, but they recovered the ball.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a break like they did on the onside
kick. Him
kick
from the safety position.
Star City may have scored right there late in the game. Ashdown has the ball. They're inside Prairie Grove 20 with 6:27 to go in the game.
Oh, we got it.
No, he's waving the. One of them's waving the. They were waving the first down markers. we had a couple people get excited up here for a moment. It's 1st and 10 inside the Prairie Grove 20. Ball sitting at the 18-yard line. There's still no one over the slot out there. Here goes Burton over that way.
That'd have been big right there. Sophomore getting a big hit, knocking the ball loose. He just happened to fall right behind him, and then the guy jumped on the ball. Shotgun. He's going to give to number 10.
And we miss him, and he's going to get close. He may score. Touchdown. It's Ashdown scores 26-24.
Hey, we had him in the backfield. That's on us. We had him in the backfield.
And just like that, it is now 26-24. Ashdown. That was a quick strike, and now in just 49 seconds, they're in the end zone. And, we thought, the way we were driving in the first half, that Ashdown's defense may be tired. Really, Prairie Grove's defense looking a little winded right now.
Looking a little winded. Big stop right here still keeps things in our favor at the moment.
It's a very big play here.
They like the quick pass, and they like the quarterback keep.
Now he's going to go. He's looking back. He throws. This time he dropped it. And the Tigers still lead 26-24.
And we have 6 minutes. Most of our drives have gone for at least 3.5 minutes.
We need to score
on the deal. If we could get a good drive and score, especially if we get the 2-point conversion, it's a 2-score game.
Yeah, and do you think about bringing Fiddler, who's doing a good job kicking some extra points? You think about doing the extra point if you score to make it a 9-point game. Then it's a 2-score game. Well, right now we got to worry about getting the ball and protecting it. Star City, is that a final?
No, there's 49 seconds.
49 seconds to go in the game. Star City now leading. Wow, this game has really now Ashdown's fans are up, Prairie Grove's fans are up. This is what it's all about, guys. 6 minutes, 10 seconds to go. They have outscored the Tigers 24-8 since an 18-0 lead.
We're going to have Disney back deep. We're going to have our hands team in.
Prairie Grove has really had a hard time stopping them in the second half.
'23 is going to be kicking once again, the fullback.
It's Kirkland Treadwell. He's going to get a good kick. Disney is going to return it. He's got it to 15. Come on, Isaac. Disney's hit. He stays on his feet, gets close to the 30-yard line.
We're going to get it about the 30.
Time for a good old-fashioned Prairie Grove drive here.
Yeah, let's take 5 minutes and a score and go home.
Matter of fact, why don't we take 6 minutes? 6 minutes and a score. 6 minutes and 1 second and a score. I could take that. It's a very important drive. Prairie Grove did a good job driving last time and got stalled on the 4th down play. And now coming in is DeMarcus Cooper. We can hear the Ashdown radio guys talking about the drive here.
Base set, 2 tights.
And now
Solomon Walker split out wide. There's going to be to Falk.
He cuts it back up, and Falk is, boy, I tell you, they're really starting to play some good defense on the Tigers. Pickup of only 3. I know we've gotten I know we've gone back to what we do well, and we've done it well. We may need to mix a couple things in there, but, boy, with 5 minutes to go, things are getting a little hairy here in Prairie Grove for the Tigers. Give Ashdown tons of credit for the way they fought. Right. Many teams at 18-0 in that short of a time would have said they would have packed it in and start thinking about going and picking up a Happy Meal and heading home, but not these Ashdown Panthers. They've decided to play, and they have given Prairie Grove all they want. And now Mayday keeps. He's got some room. Mayday. There's Mayday. He's got the first down up to the 45. A good call that time.
Again. They flank out the fullback, open the field up quite a bit more, and that kind of takes that third cornerback, linebacker, whatever that guy is there in that spot. They play a funky version of a 4-3-4 defense. It's not. it ends up being more like a 6-3-1. That's not enough guys. You'll figure that out.
Sam Dodd gets the first down. He's at the Prairie Grove, just over the 45-yard line. We are at the 5-minute mark left to go in this game. Coming out of the game, or coming out here to the near side, is Clay Fiddler. Full house backfield for the Tigers. Turn is going to give to Falk. There's Falk. He breaks one tackle. There goes Falk.
Go.
Look at Big Falk. Look at Big Falk.
Hold on to that ball, brother. Hold on to that ball. Keep going.
He's down to the 30. Big Blake Falk. Big Blake Falk.
Run.
Woo. Well, Falk gets down to the 30. We're at 4:39 to go in the game.
You know the other.
Let's watch this one again, Ryan. Look how I want to see how many yards he got after he was hit. There he goes. He's hit at the 50. He breaks that one, and then he's hit. Let's see, right about the 40. About the 40. And
that's 15, 16, 17,
no, it's
18,
right.
19, 20 yards after contact.
No, that was a 41. It was 10 yards. 10 yards at the well, the first contact, yeah, was at the 50.
No, he drugged guys. Now, if that's what you want to talk about.
Yeah, he drugged guys for 10, and now it's 1st and 10, Prairie Grove, ball at the 30. We've stalled here the last couple times down. Don't need to do that this time. Here's Falk to the other side. He cuts back. There's Blake. Blake's got some room.
Go, Blake, go.
Blake down
Great
inside
right
the 20
there.
down. Oh, if he could have just kept his feet, but big Blake Falk now.
And Carrillo had that block, too. Carrillo, is just a second away. Carrillo had that guy. That guy went underneath Carrillo and ended up getting the good hit. He was almost falling down. Golly.
Well, you can hear some of our East Lab students. They're talking about it being too close. They're exactly right. We got 4 minutes to go here. Star City has defeated Pocahontas. It's a final. Star City defeats Pocahontas, so the winner of this game will face Star City.
Cole Walker in at fullback. I smell a little Cole Walker right here. Anthony Johnson's in at tailback. 2 tight ends.
It's going to go to Cole Walker. Walker's got some room. He just buries his way in. He's going to get about 3 yards.
I'll take that on first down.
3:45 to go in the game. I believe if Ashdown were to come back and win, I believe Ashdown would have to travel to Star City because they're on the top side of the bracket. And I think they're both 3 seeds. If Prairie Grove wins, being a higher seed, Star City has to come here. So we're 3 minutes, 27 seconds away from the end of this game. It's 26-24. Prairie Grove absolutely clinging to a 2-point lead.
Tick, tick, tick. Keep going down.
It's 2nd down, 7 for the Tigers. Back in is Falk. There is Blake Falk. He's got some room. There's Blake. Cuts back. Falk staying.
Good job. Hutch just grabbed
Hutch is helping him get down. He's inside.
Couple yards. There you go. Lead us home, baby.
Wow, it's down to exactly 3 minutes to go. Final. Tell him it's a final. Did you tell him it was a final, Keith?
Falk's going to come out. Johnson back in. He got that big hit, at the end of the second half where he got that spear. He's going to be sore this week.
Coming into the game is Fiddler. It's 2:50, 50 seconds to go, 2:50, 2:48. And now they split everyone out wide. Walker, they're in the shotgun here. Mayday may keep it. Mayday does, and he's got some room. Mayday's hit. He's going to drive. He's getting close. He's going to be pushed. How close is he?
They're going to call down the 1. I mean, it's not even the 1. It is the goal line.
It is
almost
inches.
there.
And
that's a team effort right there. Mayday did a great job, but then the team got behind him and pushed him.
And now a timeout by Ashdown. It's 2:20 to go. Guys, let's take the timeout with them. 2:20 to go. Tigers up by 2.
Zing. Is it the work of a rocket scientist from NASA? Is it artificial intelligence from a distant planet? Zing is the new internet broadband service from PG Telco with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. No data caps and an online security feature that makes daily digital activity safe and reliable. Your internet used to be high speed. Now it's more like intergalactic. Zing delivers the experience of digital connections in remarkable ways, and it's ready to help you in takeoff. All you got to do is call PG Telco 846-7200. That's 846-7200.
Okay, we're back, and Hungry Tiger, very impressed with the production tonight. Thank you. You're right. The playoffs are the best time of the year. It's a great time. 2:20 to go. We hope we can continue to have a good time. We are inches from the end zone, 2nd and 1. Ashdown called that timeout. They've got 2 timeouts left.
They really needed to regroup.
And they did, and they also need to stop the clock because Prairie Grove would have run that down well under 2 minutes before they would have snapped it. So a smart timeout that time.
Walker and Blake in the backfield, 1 set.
Here comes
Dylan's
Sainer
in motion.
And now they're going to push.
How do they not give that to Dodd? It looked like he was in.
Well, let the clock run right now. The clock's still running. It's 3rd down. And the clock still runs, and the Tigers.
It's not that big of a deal. It was only 1st down or 2nd down.
Now
it's
it's 3rd.
Not that big of a deal.
It's 3rd down and 1 now. I still say you stick with that. I don't think you go away. You're right underneath there.
We don't have to get loud. The crowd's getting into it, but you don't have to get loud here.
But the clock continues to run, and that's what you want to see.
Right, that really hurt them. I know they stopped the ball, but that hurt them. It took them forever to place that ball.
Mayday comes under center. We're down to 5 seconds. He's got to get it off in time. There's Cole Walker. Now Cole gets it. Give him 6. The senior Cole Walker gets in.
All right. All right, so let's see if we'll go for 1. You got Clay Fiddler standing there.
Wow.
Absher and Laird, they're talking it over. Elders there. They're talking it over.
And do you go for the extra point? No, they are bringing in Fiddler, but they're going to kick it. Laird's not in. It looks like they're going to go for it.
So we're going to go for it. You kind of think right there the 1 be the safe call, but
32-24. This is huge, absolutely huge. 2-point conversion here. They've got enough time the way they score. They scored 49 seconds last time. Here's to give the Falk. Falk gets in. Big Falk. That's it. He gets in. Big Falk.
Wow.
Big Falk. 34-24.
It's going to take the quickest score they've had all night and an onside and another quick score.
And that is another touchdown sponsored by PG Telco. Let's look. Here is the touchdown by the senior Cole Walker. He goes in. Oh, wow, what a great job by Cole. And then do we have the extra point? This is critical. I was worried. Falk kept stringing that thing out. There he goes. Falk gets in. Big Falk.
He's usually one to cut back, so to see him string one out is different for us.
And now 34-24. And, here's something here. We had our stats and research department resurface this last week and gave a great stat. Prairie Grove, since 2011.
Right.
43-1 when scoring 30 points. The only time was against Nashville last year in the playoffs. 7-1 in the playoffs, 4-11 when we don't, and 0-3 in the playoffs when we don't. So that stat.
That's big.
It's just stood up maybe one more time tonight.
That's the magic number right there.
Blake Falk with 134 yards tonight. He's been the workhorse. And, we got to name our Everett Chevrolet player of the game. Let's wait to the end. We don't know what's going to happen yet. I want to tip my hat to Ashdown in the way that they have fought. This game's not over, and they have continued to fight. Even whenever they were down 18-0, they have fought back. And now here is kicking is Harger.
Harger, that's usually going to mean we're going to kick it deep. Now North Cross is back there.
He's probably going to try to – he gets a high kick, and we got enough time to get down there. And they get him. There it is. Nice tackle.
That's the kicker, Harger.
Tackle
right
Harger
there.
Comes down, makes the tackle at the 40-yard line with 1:18 to go.
Laird's getting the defense out there real quick. He's talking it over. This is big. They do have 2 timeouts, minute 18, starting out at their 39-yard line. They've got to score quick and then get an onside and get another quick score.
Once, if they ever go deep, when we get one sack, make them use that timeout would be great. But they may do those quick passes. Here comes a timeout. It's going to be Coach Laird calling it. And let's take a timeout with them. 1:18 to go. Tigers up 34-24.
Love God, love others, serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether supporting missionaries in Japan, in Africa, doing mission work in Cambodia and Haiti, or building homes in Texas, or fun for the entire family with Upward Basketball and Cheerleading, you'll find our members seeking to show love for God through love for our neighbors. If you are looking for a church home, we invite you to experience PGCC firsthand. We have convenient service times on Sundays at 9 and 10:30 a.m., and we have exciting ministries for your children and teens. Prairie Grove Christian Church, serving Western Washington County and beyond. Love God, love others, serve others. Prairie Grove Christian Church.
Okay, we're back, and here we go. The shotgun, heel. They have trips to the far side. Here he's got some time. He's under some pressure. He's going to have to throw it on the run. He's going to take off. He's going to run. He's got to run out of bounds. And a good job by the Tigers.
Good play that time by the quarterback. Don't do anything silly and cost yourself a chance at the end zone.
Yeah,
Great job by the defense, keeping everybody in front of them, chasing him out of bounds.
And the thing with Hill on that is Hill rolled to his left. I don't know if that's his strong side or not, but the way I've seen him throw the ball, that would have been a little hard for him to square up. Right. He picked up maybe a couple of yards there. It's going to be second down. Let's call it 2nd and 8, 1:10 to go. Now trips us to the near side this time. Now he drops back. He's in trouble right away. DeMarcus Cooper, he throws it deep, and nobody's there. It's going to be 3rd down and 8.
That'll stop the clock. Minute 2 left, but 3rd down and 8.
You know, I'm a little surprised, honestly, that I know they going deep thinking for the quick score.
Yeah, but why not North Cross?
Yeah, not only that, you can still do those short passes they've been doing all night because they've been picking up a lot of yards.
And they're usually going to the outside. You can still get out of bounds.
Yep.
But
and you may see that here.
Who hasn't touched the ball on your final drive? That's silly.
3rd down, and Norcross comes out into the slot this time. Hill is the quarterback. They got twins to both sides. He goes straight back. They're looking. They send the house. Wait, he was not out of the pocket. He was not out of the pocket. That should be a flag. There is nobody in the vicinity.
I don't. Yeah, he threw it all the way out.
But he never got out of the pocket. He was.
Yeah, I'm saying he threw it out of bounds.
Should be a loss of down.
Never outside of the tackle box. There it is.
Yeah, it comes down. That was it. They got the flag.
Turnover on downs.
Well, no, it'll be 4th.
But they lose. Down, isn't it?
Was that 4th? No, that was 3rd.
Oh, that was 3rd.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm looking
intentional
over
grounding. That's going to back them up with 55 seconds. Wait.
I looked over there. Yep. I saw they already changed the marker, so that I thought it was because they didn't call the play.
Yeah, but it's 4th down.
Because he didn't throw the flag out, they went ahead and changed it to 4th down. So I looked over there, and it was 4th down. That's what the coaching staff did, too.
Yeah, they did, too. But
then he threw the flag. That guy should have moved it back to 3rd because we were all lost. We got excited.
It's 4th down, and let's see. They're going to spot it at the 23. They've got to get to the 49. It's 4th, and let's see. What would that be? 26 yards to go. 55 seconds to go. And I'll tell you,
all right, we got 2 guys deep, which is good. We got Fiddler.
And they're giving a lot of push
here.
We got
Cole McClellan deep.
And now they're bringing the pressure. They're bringing the pressure to him.
Hoskins almost had him. Coops there.
There's a Disney. That's incomplete. Good, that's going to do it. The Tigers can take a knee now.
Let's get out there and take a knee and celebrate.
Now they can get ready to start. And we will have a home game next week. Star City will come to town.
Dangerous game next week. Dangerous game. I hate to jump ahead already, but dangerous game.
Tigers can now take a knee. And the ball is going to be spotted at the 23-yard line of Ashdown. And again, give Ashdown tons of credit tonight. After, like we've talked about several times, it looked like an early fight that we may have a knockout, and they come back, and it was a full 15 rounds of boxing tonight.
First game of the year since Farmington, really, that we've had it this tight, this long. Good to see the guys answer even in the midst of adversity and put some points on the board and get a victory here.
And there it is. He takes a knee and go back to that. Looks like Arguello's watching online at the house. He says he can hear the fireworks go off before we can even announce what's going on. It's a little bit of delay probably going over the internet. And now the clock's running. Well, so next week, our Everett Chevrolet player of the game, Blake Falk. Blake with 134 yards rushing tonight. He had a big night. The Tigers survive. They go to the third round of the playoffs. They'll be in the quarterfinals. We will host Star City here next week, and we'll come live to you then for webcast this upcoming Monday night. We'll have our first game ever in the new Prairie Grove Gym against Greenland. We'll be webcasting the boys and the girls game, and then we'll also follow up the next night against Rogers.
Yeah, talking about Blake with the Everett Chevrolet player of the game, he really, when we were getting close game and we needed to take over, needed some yards, needed to drive, him and those front six guys, Dylan included, really started making some ways. You saw
Carrillo.
You saw Carrillo get in on a couple guys. You saw Cole Walker leading the way a couple times. You saw Blake blocking for Cole a couple times. I mean, you saw those guys take over the game, get a good running drive down and score, and that was what finished us off right there. That was the ticket to finish the game.
Well, it was a great finish, and again, Ashdown, what a lot of heart you saw from those guys tonight. Boy, they played exceptionally hard, fought back, made a game, pulled within 2 points, and a great job by the Panthers tonight to make the, and not, I don't want to say it was a game from about the end of the first half on.
Right.
When they've got 18-6 and then held Prairie Grove, it was a great game. I'm going to go down the stats here. Prairie Grove passing yards 135. 320 on the ground. Ashdown 140 passing, 155 rushing. Fairly good balance for them. 455 total yards for Prairie Grove, 295. As far as penalties, Ashdown 5 for 30, Prairie Grove 3 for 25. Prairie Grove had 2 interceptions. Time of possession, Prairie Grove 33 to 14 in time of possession. There's some change there on those.
Yeah, and 27 first downs to 19 first downs. You'd think, man, we really dominated, but when you look at the score, we didn't. And
really, Green, who was held in check, ended up with 93 yards rushing.
2 touchdowns. He actually did have some really good runs when we started focusing on Northcross quite a bit.
40 yards from Northcross. He also had 52 in receptions with 3. Let's look at the Prairie Grove Tigers. Blake Falk, 21 carries, 134 yards, 6.4 average, a touchdown. Sam Dodd, 8 for 44, 5.5. Cole Walker, 10 for 39. But his were huge. Every time he got it, it was third and short. Big yards, big plays. Kyle Sam with 7 for 38. Gavin Helpman's 5 for 33. Saul Walker, 2 for 19. Anthony Johnson, 2 for 10. Isaac Disney, 1 for 3. On the receiving, Dylan Sainer, 5 for 65. And a touchdown. Isaac Disney, 2 for 46. Gavin Helpman's 2 for 24. Big touchdown catch from him. And really the stats. Again, our Everett Chevrolet player of the game, Blake Falk. A reminder, we want to thank our East Lab students tonight. Where's my list here? See, there's
so many of them.
We had Ben Lowe, Sean Oakes, Christian Dowdy, Alex Nacho Henry. Thank Miles Eubanks, our IT man from the school, and Heath Whitley, our East Lab instructor. Again, a great night for Prairie Grove football. We'll play again, and for the first time in a few years, we're past the second round. It's seemed to be our Achilles heel. This time we get past it, and we'll face Star City next week. For Ryan Cook, I'm Lynn Gregson. Have a great night. Go Tigers.
PG Telco is the proud sponsor of PGTigersOnline.com, where you can find out all the very latest of what's going on with all the sports teams right here in Prairie Grove. But PG Telco is more, a lot more. They offer phone, internet, long-distance services, and bundles, making it all affordable. And that includes DirecTV. For your home or office, staying connected to the fast-paced world is as easy as calling PG Telco. Call 846-7200. That's 846-7200. PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress.